Hello, and welcome to Quackalope. Today we're doing a
gameplay of Burncycle from Chip Theory Games, which, spoiler alert, as far as I'm concerned, this might not only be the most accessible so far, but also my favorite Chip Theory Games game. I still need more plays to do a full hard verdict on this, but Too Many Bones I might have overplayed, and Cloudspire I love, but I never get to the table.
And
I'm
for
really
those
liking this.
jumping in for the first time who don't know what's going on here, just take accessible with a grain of salt. Accessible does not mean accessible. It means the
Are you
most
remembering
accessible.
that one YouTube
It's Chip Theory
content?
Game.
Burncycle's an interesting game in the CTG line of games. I'm a huge fan of Too Many Bones, huge fan of Hoplomachus, really want to but have not yet dived into Cloudspire, and Burncycle is taking a lot of the similar feeling while being very different and leaning into the stealth narrative. Dove into a whole bunch of games so far, and very interested in many of the elements while also not being 100% sold just yet. Hey, I'm Alex Radcliffe from the YouTube channel Board Game Co. I like talking about board games, playing board games, and talking about board games when I'm done playing the board games.
It's accessible compared to Chip Theory Games' other titles, which are amazing, but also hard to table. This one is hard to table, 40 pages of rules, a lot of technical details, but accessible-ish.
I've read the rulebook for Burncycle 3 times, which means I still need to read it another 3 times. Hey guys, I'm Devin from Devin Talks Tabletop, and I come here and help out with Quackalope once a month, and I'm here to play some Burncycle.
For those of you that are tuning in that are like, why should I watch your video? Well, this is a heist-style gameplay with a lot of fun programming, really cool special asymmetric powers and abilities, and this is Quackalope. We're just gonna sit around, drink some bourbons, and have a good time. I'm joined with Alex from...
This isn't Coke?
This is Board Game Co. And Devin Talks Tabletop. Devin Talks Tabletop is the proud father of 3 children, and when he crosses 10,000 subscribers, I'm buying him a hamster. So hit that subscribe button down below, follow the link over, and check out all of his table talking goodness.
I'm still worried about the fact that I'm concerned about what you typically drink that you thought that was Coke.
Clearly, very, very old Coke.
Very old, diluted, things inside of it. Strange.
Anyways, let's go ahead.
Burncycle is a stealth-based game which you're going to be trying to be managing the burn cycle, which is a bit of a restriction on your actions, but gives you a little bit of opportunities for optimization. You're going to be trying to accomplish specific objectives that are different across the 4 different corporations you have, 1 from the expansion, 3 from the base game, all giving you tons of different scenarios to dive into, all with different challenges around the core aspects of utilizing core actions and managing the burn cycle.
So, Devin, you want to give a quick overview on the specific mission we're doing within this heist-style gameplay?
Yes, so Burncycle is a game where we fight against 3 corporations in the base game, a 4th one if you have the expansion, and obviously I want to clarify that these gorgeous things don't come in the base box. These are the brass mag miniatures, and they really add a sense of... this is my first time playing with them, so this is insane to me.
Insane.
High level of production.
Normally you play with a chip. Brass mags, not necessary, but they do this.
Jesse in general does like shiny things. I'd make fun of him, but I'm kind of the same way, so I'm a little worried I'm going to want them in all of Chip Theory's games, and I don't think I should get them on all of Chip Theory's games.
I've played this game a lot on my own, but I don't have the brass mag miniatures, and this is my first time playing with them, and I make fun of Jesse, but these are nice enough, I may put them in my mouth.
I do get excited about things that are new and shiny and, well, magnetic, and these are just glorious. But here's the thing. Burncycle is a deep analytical puzzle. It's a fun cooperative game that always presents a new challenge every time I've played it up to this point, and it's more accessible than any of the other Chip Theory Games games, and I own all of them.
Yeah,
So excited.
Pretty cool. These are the guards. The other ones on the outside of the exterior of the building, these are the bots. We have 3 agents, which are the active players. We have 1 command module, which is a non-active bot. You can typically play it, but it's flipped onto its command module side.
Any bot can become the command. It's so cool.
Yeah. So every bot has the ability to be an agent that's active, and then the way that they thematically describe this is the command module has all of the coding and the technology needed to complete the missions, and so because they have so much of their memory for the function of the game that they're not able to work on their own. So we have to control the command module, splitting what we do on our turn with what the command module needs. They are someone that we can control, but they're not an active player of their own.
You want to keep a close eye on your command module. If its health ever reaches 0, you're going to lose the game. While you guys can go to 0 power, you're fine. There are options you can take. You want to be very careful because that little buddy that's wandering the halls with you, taking actions, and depending on the scenario objectives, being useful in other ways, if he ever goes to 0, you're going to lose the game.
we are playing one of the 3 corporations. We're on the need chain. This is the first floor of the need chain corporation. So no matter what need chain mission you do, if you start off on the first floor, this will be the layout. So this may be familiar
There's
to
4
people.
different corporations that have different base layouts in the game. So, like you're saying, you'll go through a series of different challenges that escalate, but each corporation starts with the same hospital you're breaking into, and then as you slowly murder the patients throughout the course of the gameplay.
What game are you
Are
playing?
you playing Silent Hill? We're talking about Burncycle.
Burncycle.
I was just thematically thinking about what we're doing.
So the point of that, though,
Are
is
we the bad guys? We might be
we're the bad guys. The setup will look the same for a lot of different playthroughs, but how you interact with the space will be completely different. The mission that we have here versus the demo and the tutorial that Alex and I are very familiar with, we're not going to be activating this in even remotely the same way. So the mission we've got is Operation High Frame Rate. We need to access one of these guards when they are on top of a terminal, and we need to stun them. And once we do, we kind of jolt their system and make them go haywire, and they become a marked guard that will draw the attention of other guards in the map.
Are like,
They're like, hey buddy, what's going on with you?
Tom, are you all right?
And then they're like, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom?
Uh-huh.
Tom? And as they get closer to each other, Tom beats them to a pulp and shuts them down. And
Which
so
might
we
make
want
it sound like they're the bad guys, but right as that happens, we take that opportunity to go ahead and
to go into the hospital and murder all the
All right,
patients.
just for 1 second, you're telling me this does not look like the ground floor of a robot hospital? Like you have a very
I am
nice,
worried about what that room
I'm
is.
saying,
if we're in a
I'm
robot
saying,
hospital,
you have a very
that is
nice
the morgue.
waiting room. You have a very nice waiting room with chaos and destruction behind the scenes.
Just to be clear, if the patients are printers, I'm fine with murdering them.
The patients are printers. We are a Wall-E on a scale
Hey,
of
cut to that
destruction.
shot of Alex wrecking him. I wish we had that. I wish we just had Alex outside with a baseball bat just going ham at a
Going
printer.
full
If you're
Office
volunteering
Space.
the technology, I'll do it.
Office Space, such a good show. Anyways, all right, we're going to get started with this. We have already done base setup. For the eagle-eyed viewers out there who are familiar with this game, you might be confused as to why there is an upgraded action chip here that is based off of the ability of our command module. And so
Do you want to
this is valid.
set up what they're doing?
Yeah, Access is a hacker, and they allow us to hack the code. So when creating the Burncycle or rebooting it in subsequent turns, we have the ability to add an action chip of our choice, which we added this physical chip. And then when drawing the last active Burncycle slot, which is actually, so when drawing the last active one,
His programming failed there for a second.
I'm the command module. So whenever you draw the last one, you pick the 2 remaining ones and try to decide which one you want. We were hoping to leave this captainship for the last 2 to where we didn't have to have them in the starting row, but we didn't get that lucky. However, this is a better setup than you would have typically. Also, we have upgraded a 4th Burncycle slot, so we're starting out with a lot of action.
Let's talk about who we're playing and what we've decided to upgrade, because at the start of the game you have a certain amount of resource to spend on a variety of different options. I'm playing Processor. Processor's described as the ringleader. I have a lot of health, and I'm able to manipulate some elements on the map. Like, I give us bonuses if we're interacting with computers, and I'm also able to do things like when I'm interacting with the Burncycle specifically, I can take non-Burncycle upgraded actions, and I can sub chips out whenever I take a non-Burncycle upgraded action with an upgraded chip.
No. You just get to optimize. You just get to take an optimized
But
action.
if I upgrade these, I actually get to start subbing those optimized actions out for other chips.
There's a lot of robots.
That's the cool thing. That's the cool thing. What I decided to upgrade, was not the thing that Devin's excited about, so there's a chance you'll never see that throughout the course of the gameplay. I decided instead to upgrade an advanced die, because the dice rolling in here is a little painful. And I ended up upgrading my repair. I'm working with 2 weaker players who also have taken weaker characters, and the combination of that means I might need to do a repair action from a distance throughout the course of the game. I have the most health, which means I'm going to be able to be a little bit of a bodyguard, and also maybe not have to get involved in the hospital.
I have Bite. Bite's a burglar. I'm going to be going ahead, and I have the ability to, whenever I roll dice for actions, I can activate any one die to match one of the others, which is a terrible
That's awesome.
example roll because I got runs there. But I can make one die match another die.
So
all ones.
Every time I go for an example roll,
it's terrible.
never what
It
you're
could have
looking
been a
for.
0 and a 2, and I can make that 0 into a 2.
Like if I don't roll a 20,
I rolled a 20, yeah. So that's our default action. From there, there's a bunch of actions, including Silent Entry, Keen Eye, and Distortion Cloak. They're very cool.
I love Bite's
stealth.
abilities.
Bite's very cool, but in my case, again, the currency, I have 4 power, which is the lowest power from any bot I've seen so far. And to that end, I went ahead and grabbed 2 of these extra dice so I can roll them. With combined with their default ability, means I could, for example, make that 2 into another 3, which is very useful for a high action roll.
Yeah.
All right.
You might actually be the person that needs to stun
I'm gonna
the counter
change.
robot.
We see an access true. I probably will be. Go ahead, Devin.
I'm Bit. I'm a Pit Pocket. Bit and Bite together, I think that's so cool.
Go
That's
ahead.
so
Go
cool.
ahead.
All right, Bit is a pickpocket. If I get close to people, I can roll my die as a free action or during a move action, and I can pick things. I can take security units' keys if they have one. That guard over there has a security unit key, which accesses or opens doors very nicely. I can also gain a power or draw an equipment card. So I'm a thief, and I'm ready to go into the patient ward and cause destruction. Have you discovered magnets for like the first time ever?
What is a magnet?
Do you know how satisfying this is?
They're very satisfying. I'm the one who set up the floor. I know how satisfying they are because I was doing this for like 5 minutes while you guys were talking.
Chip Theory Games always does insane production, and this time they were like, "Hey, we've done the plastic cards, we've done the neoprene on neoprene. Honestly, Cloudspire, we innovated with that. That was the biggest.
Well,
innovation.
Cloudspire is the first time where they had these little.
Yeah, we had
yeah.
the pips, but the neoprene on neoprene was the real innovation there. And they were like, "What's the next thing we do?"
Neoprene on chip on magnet.
Like I passed these completely because they didn't look on Kickstarter like they'd be good.
And now
These
you're
are-
upset.
Oh, I'm.
Now
You
you're
realize
upset.
it's Chip Theory Games, Alex.
You should have known.
They also made that lockpicking game, so they let me down one time.
But now,
That lockpicking game.
what you guys don't know is that as soon as this gameplay ends, Alex is going to be sending an email. I'll be like, excuse me, Chip Theory Games.
Hey, if you have any more of those left, I'll have access.
All right, so I have set
dive
up
into it.
the network section over there for my green, yellow, and orange for us to go in clockwise order. I'm going to take my first turn. I am actually not very effective right now.
We all know that.
So what I'm going to do...
So both different jibes right at the same time.
What I'm going to do is not have friends anymore. And I am right over here. I'm Bit. I am going to try to move all the way to this door and maybe potentially open it. I'm not going to route power because if I am able to get to that door and open it, Alex could potentially on his turn route power and do swap, or I could physically just move out of the way. So we'll see how far I can get over there. I'm going to take the optimized move action, which means I get a +2 AP bonus. And I'm able to move 4. I'm going to keep this blank. If you roll 1 blank, you can take it back into your dice pool. If you roll two, if you want to, you can turn those 2 blanks into a 1 result. So I get 4 + 2, so I'm going to move 6 spaces. 1. That is so satisfying. Oh my goodness.
Right? We just discovered
4,
that.
5, 6.
Any game now that has something on top of something else that doesn't magnetize them,
It ruins it.
this has ruined a lot of games.
All right. I now have to activate the captain chip, which unfortunately makes me lose a power, which for the 2 people who don't have a ton of power is not going to be great.
So I'm playing with Alex and Jesse today. Alex from Board Game Co. and Jesse, of course, from Quackalope. And I have not played Burncycle with them yet. So, I mean, technically I have with Alex back when we demoed it, but it's a very different game from what we first played. The weakest link is probably Alex because he's just not good at games. He doesn't play them very much.
Now I'm going to do my action for the captain chip, which I'm going to try and open the door for you, Alex.
Okay.
But I have no more optimized. I'm going to try and do this one at least. So I draw a keypad card to see what I'm going to have at this door. Oh, I get a free
That's
unlock.
nice. Yeah.
That is about as nice as it can get. And so those are the door pegs. That goes there to signify that it's open. Now, technically, it can take... I can take a free action or free movement into that
step
spot.
inside.
Oh, that's what
But-
its ability is? Oh, no, in general, it's a movement. Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know if I want to do that though, because a guard's gonna pop up here, and I don't have very many. I mean, I guess I do have dice left.
So what these clear tokens mean, usually this means we have to like investigate the room, but because
Yeah.
the scenario we're playing,
I'm gonna move in.
every room just has guards.
They
in
just have guards in
What
it.
it is just say, hey.
So I'm gonna take that surveillance bead. Typically, I would roll these 1 or 2 surveillance dice to see what happens.
But there's guards
But
everywhere.
it just turns onto a
Can I
guard.
please have a bottom?
Yes, you can. So the facing is towards that way, which means I thankfully got somebody who only has a 2 awareness, which means outside of his facing, he can only have half of that, which means this is only what he's
And
able
the
to see.
minis are not just pretty. They make facing way more clear.
Yes.
And on top of that, I now think I have less respect for that robot because he's an idiot. He's looking at the wall.
Yeah.
He's a robot, Jesse.
Well, technically, he's on a computer screen, but
He's looking at the surveillance system.
yeah.
The other
It is
All
nice
right,
they
now
put
what I'm
art.
actually
It's
gonna
nice
do?
they put artwork.
Yeah,
there.
they did put artwork there. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try and get over to this mainframe chip, but I don't want to use it really, do I?
You kind of want to get him to the mainframe ship.
Yeah.
So go
so
shake your butt at him.
I'm gonna see how much I can move. How much is he able to move? He's able to move 4, so I could actually move him here.
Will he go there? He'll turn this way to find your last location.
So if I move here,
Yes,
he'll
he'll
find
put
me.
your
And then if I
awareness.
use enough movement to get to here, if I make a loop, then he could move 1, 2, 3 on his turn, and then he on security activation.
You need a lot of movement.
So I'm gonna
to do
use
stuff.
all of this on a movement to see if I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow! Wow!
You're saying that's not a movement.
Wow!
Oh.
I think I'm actually gonna use 2 of these.
You have to use the 1, don't you?
I have to use the 1. I'm gonna use 2 of these to.
If you want,
to,
you can take a second movement action and re-roll those.
Yeah, but the odds of getting 4
on
with
3
the
dice?
blues,
Why?
because
Try-
I
try
could have
3
gotten a
dice.
2 or a 3.
3 dice and a 4, you can do it right now. Do it a sample roll.
Sample roll.
Sample. This doesn't count. There you go. See, right
3.
there.
That's not enough. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna use 1 of those to go 1 space, 2 of the blanks to go another 1. Lose that one. So I'm gonna go 2 to right here, which is still out of his zone. So I'm next to another door that I could potentially open.
He's like, great, that didn't
But
work.
this
so-
could allow you
Yep,
to get
yep.
in
Let's
and do that.
spawn another robot.
And then I'm actually, for my last one, I'm not gonna use a roll.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take a network card, which could potentially get me something good, but that's not gonna be good. Because that's in the 3rd layer,
level. Yeah.
and I'm not gonna be able to get there on my turn. So now I have done all 4 of my actions, and I'm going to switch
So
over.
describe what a network card is, and then let's describe what the network is, because they're
Yeah.
kind of 2 disparate parts of the game.
Yes. So the network are cards on any turn that you take, especially a optimized tech card, which you can take a network card and then take an unoptimized action. These allow you to have visual spatial goals to reach on the network. So you have the physical map here in which we are immersed in a stealth dungeon crawler. And then you have the digital space over there, which is represented by the network map. There's 3 or 4 layers to it. We start off at our access points, and then we have our IP nodes, and then we have the network's ping from the CEO there in red. And so they're going to emanate from the center outward, and we're going to progress from the outside inward. And then what our goal is to use that to increase our threat level or increase our network level, to decrease the threat of the game, and then also to increase power. If you ever make it all the way to the core, you get to do all 3 of those things, and then you get bounced back out to the access points that everybody has around the
What
edge.
Devin tried to say is that's a computer hacking system while we also infiltrate the base. Basically, we have a tech person, and we're all robots, so we're all tech people, and we're just going to war with the AI.
Honestly, it would have been better if you had just gone with what Devin's trying to say is hacky, techie.
It's interesting when I play games with Devin and Alex. Alex adds a lot of analytical value to the gameplay experience, but the personality is often lacking. Devin makes up for that in spades, but he's also an idiot.
Just moved on.
I like that it downgraded one step each way.
So you use the burn cycle both for your actions on the board, but you also use them whenever you go into the network. So what I'm going to do is please push me one in. No. Okay, you've jumped ahead. So I come in 1 layer from my access point, and then with this, I either go to the first purple or to the first
down.
hub. So from that hub, please now.
You could have gone here.
I can't. So I'm going to stay.
Why can't you?
I'm going to stay.
Explain what that is.
so this is my imperative. It is a thing that we can abide by in order to
Gain power.
or that we can ignore at the threat of losing power. So mine is follow your node. The next time you move your agent's IP during the network step of your turn, the IP must stay on the same network layer for all movements that turn. If on an access point, it can transfer to layer 1. So I would have gone to the first purple, but a hub is where you stop prior to that. So I'm going to increase my network die to 2, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move 1 space.
Okay. Now you don't lose power now, right? You don't lose power now. Right?
No. You only activate it during the action phase. And now I'm gonna go 1 more space, and then I'm gonna go 1 more space, which is another node, and so I go up to threat level or network level 3. I have now activated this, and because I followed my imperative, I'm gonna gain a power from that, so I'm back up to my limit of 6. I'm gonna discard this imperative card. I will not draw one unless we move to a new floor, which we're not going to, or unless an ability forces me to. So I have finished my route power, and now I degrade the burn cycle. Now the thing that we're hoping for right now is that I either roll a 2 or a question mark, because that would allow us to degrade.
Do a 2.
Oh,
Question mark. Nice.
So we this allows you to choose which one it is. I'm gonna choose to degrade this, which means now for the rest of the time that this burn cycle is active, we do not
That's made our
lose
game
power.
So important
easier.
to us.
That's huge. And also the value of that as well is that typically you can always choose to alter the burn cycle and from ones within our personal reserves or our team reserves, but if you ever try to alter the burn cycle and it's an active captain's chip, you advance threat by 2. So we do not have to do that, and this is great. I'm actually, I'll let you decide if you want to alter the burn cycle to have your full 4 actions, Jesse, since it's your turn.
Then it was Jesse's turn.
So the cool thing about me is once per turn, processor may optimize an action he takes while on a non-matching chip in the burn cycle. So I don't necessarily need to optimize to fit my play.
Correct.
You don't have to.
Is there
but
anything you
you
would
do,
like?
you do want to alter because this
I
is
agree.
3 actions
I
versus
agree.
4.
Is there anything you would like
On my
to have
first turn?
optimized?
Oh,
Yes.
interesting. Oh, well, you can only do it once per turn. So you have 4 actions.
The issue is if you roll the same one again, then it
Yeah,
might
but that's
degrade
always
the
that's
one
gonna
you
be
just
be an
did.
issue anyway.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
would
fair.
potentially love to have a terminal action optimized.
okay, let's stick a terminal in there.
So that's going to be green.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're going to sub that out.
Because I'm going to try to move on my turn to go straight here and then terminal
For
straight
sure.
up.
That was maybe one of the best starts we could have had.
Yeah.
That was really important. Let's sub this back down here. So, Devin, because you've played this significantly more than me, go ahead and walk me through what I'm doing. I'm starting with a physical action.
You're
if I wanna
starting with,
optimize
if
it.
you want to, you can route power. But you're kind of.
I don't need to route power. I've got my dice pool, which is going to be
What is
just
your dice pool?
one advanced dice, and then
How many blue?
I'll have 7 power. Where's
3
my
more,
blue?
3 more blue.
Yep. Then I can optimize towards a physical movement, which makes sense because I'm starting
So
on the
you're
outside
up
of the board
there.
anyway. I'm right in front of a door, though. I don't know that I want to barge in there, though.
But what you could do is.
If I move down here,
do you just want to come to our side of the map?
I'm wondering, why did you start me down there?
So we can
It's,
get the
it's based
extra-
off the chips that are underneath it. I was trying to spread out the types of chips we gathered
got.
from the reserve allotment.
That makes sense. My concern is if I barge through the door there, I'm kind of engaged with that robot immediately and not really in a good position to help.
Well,
what we have going on.
you also won't be able to do like if you want to do an optimized move, you pretty much have to go around the exterior because otherwise you need to open the door.
Yeah.
I adore thematic games, and Burncycle is certainly that, but when it comes down to the core, pure mechanics of it, I love the way that everyone cooperatively is working off of the same module. We have asymmetric player powers, one of which could always be the hub, meaning our characters change from game to game, and we're always talking about what chips we want to put in, how we want to access certain codes, and benefiting other players the special abilities that we get.
I think I'm gonna move down.
I think that's
I think I'm
fair.
gonna move down.
I mean, having all of us near each other is not terrible
Yeah.
because we want to get a guard on a terminal space. We don't want
So
to.
1, 2.
Does it have to be a terminal space? Oh, it's just a terminal space, so we could use these.
Yep.
These don't.
Yep.
The chips don't even have to remain there.
Yep.
I want at least 7. That's my thought.
Okay, well you have a +2 from the optimized action.
do.
So you only need
I'm
5.
looking for 5. I've got my
like-
advanced
maybe-
die anyway.
maybe those right there?
All the blues.
I'm not
all
gonna
the
be-
blues, not the craziest.
I'm not gonna be engaging with anyone necessarily.
Because even if you use all of your dice, you can still take network cards, which means if you get the cards, you can get bonuses.
I really think I'm playing support here.
You discard these at the end of your turn, so.
I really think I'm playing support here.
Just roll all your blues. Don't roll the yellows too. That's a lot. Roll here.
Why don't you want to roll in?
Because I have a side angle,
Oh.
and you guys are using the dice trays, but the side angle gives me dynamic here.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That was a really successful roll. I feel it's a bit wasted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I stop there, we will get a bonus chip.
Well, that won't happen
Only
for a while.
when you reboot the burn cycle.
We're not rebooting the burn cycle for
And
a
really,
while.
that only happens, I think, when now that we're coming in, it's based off the rooms that you're in.
Yes.
All right, I pushed forward to 10. So after that, let's go ahead and slide that forward. I can take a network action.
You can take an optimized network action, which allows you to take a card and then do an unoptimized action. So that's really good.
Yeah, I'm going to take a card. Let's see what I get.
Level 3, so not very useful.
You can
Network card. I could.
You could just double up on
I could also double up on a move and try to get to that door since I'm definitely going through there at some point.
Yeah.
I don't want to block
We also will need to bring the command module near us at some
let me
point.
move the command module down a little bit.
Oh, that's smart.
Why do we need the command module near us?
It just helps us.
I mean, we don't have to have it near us. It's just
Because
that
some of them involve the command module being in the game itself.
For
This one is
this
kind
one,
of not.
well, the enemy bot's going to be moving towards the command.
yeah, whenever we find the marked guard, they're going to be moving. So maybe it's best to keep access
we
in
don't
the corner.
actually want the command module to be near us.
No, never put access in the corner.
Because if we're triggering this one, we then want it to take this route. And honestly, we almost should have went to this gate because that would be the longest route
There's a
possible.
bot in this game. I have played this mission before, back in Arkansas, and we had a bot that time that could blow through the wall. So they literally just blew through the wall, and then we got the marked guard within like a round.
That's fun.
Yeah, the big guy. I remember him.
I'm going to take another move action then as my secondary action. That gives me 2 movement. That's perfect. Gets me right next to that door so I can engage whenever I
Technically
need
keep
to.
the blank with you.
I slide me down then. Now I could take any optimized action.
You can take another card if you want.
May optimize an action he takes with a non-matching chip on the burn cycle.
Didn't you already do that? Oh, you did it. You did it.
have.
Oh,
He
you
hasn't
did
done
it.
that
You did
yet.
that.
Oh, just do a move and then you can get in.
Well, you
Do
would
I
be
want
blocking me
in?
unless you.
Yeah,
roll
that's
more.
fair.
I don't think I want in.
Well, if you
But
roll
he could
one,
roll that and he rolls a 1 or a 2.
If you roll 1 or 2,
you
you're
could
gonna-
get in and get in here. These are hiding spots, by the way. These ones with blue icons. So if you ever go into them while not being in the awareness, we also got really lucky that this guy had a terrible awareness.
Yes.
We've been lucky so far.
You've been very lucky.
So I'm actually going to take an optimized tech action. So I'm going to
another
take
action?
2 tech cards.
Okay.
Well, start with
so
one.
that's your
Start with
maximum. Well, yeah.
Start with
so
one just in case.
Start with 1. That's good.
Level
because-
1, if you have an imperative card, discard it and collect the power as if it were completed. If you have not, if you do not have one, draw an imperative card.
And you have to get here.
You could just, the next time you would gain power, they do not, oh, that's so good to get rid of that.
Yes.
You want to get rid of
Yes.
that. And you'll start on that.
Yeah.
So that's really good.
You could still grab
you could
another
get another one, because if you get another
can I
level
stop
1.
on that?
So you transfer in, and then anytime you end up on a spot
You
that
don't have
matches
to because
it,
you can go here for your first action.
Because you can always choose to not accept movement.
You'd go here for your first action, here for your second action.
Yeah, that's also fair. No,
Why not?
he'd go to the green. He'd skip over it.
I'd have to
Okay.
skip.
And then 3 and 4, you're still good.
No. Is that a blue one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's blue. Yeah, so,
1,
either way, you're
2,
still
3,
good.
4, you're still fine either way.
Yeah, you'll still get it, but you could potentially get a second one.
Draw me another.
Level 2.
Level 2, if you have an imperative card, discard it and collect the powers if it were completed. If you do not, draw 1. Okay, so we got a level 1, level 2.
Now you have an issue because if you choose now,
So-
if you choose
no,
not,
go
Choose,
here.
skip, transfer in,
Yep.
go to that one.
Yep, exactly. Boom.
Love
Okay, now for your last one, do you want to just maybe...
There are no alpha players. There's only alpha teams.
I do think that the three of us have played so many games that if we
Oh,
played
we're
any
chill.
game, nobody would ever try to
No.
alpha game the
No,
whole
no, no.
group. I don't think it's possible.
All right.
None of us would accept it.
Well, and I've played less of this than either of you at this point.
Yeah, but you know how to play games.
And I've never read the rulebook, which is true with most board games.
You've read the rulebook of this? You haven't read the rulebook of this?
No.
Oh, interesting.
Alex, most games I play, I rely on people to teach me. I'm going to be honest. I'm probably the weakest player at the table today. You see, I like leaning into chaos, and I'll either use that to my advantage, or everything will fall apart. Either way, I'll have fun.
Well, that puts the responsibility on me twice over.
It's why I miss rules so much.
We're fine. We're fine.
We're fine. Okay, cool. So go ahead to the network side. Oh, you have one more?
No, one more.
That was it.
No. So he did this, then he did this, then he took an optimized one based off his character, and now he's on this one.
I cannot discard one of these.
You could
draw one.
You could draw a new one and then discard it. You can only just have 3.
I don't know that is there another action I can do to support you all?
No.
If you get a 1 or a 2, you could potentially get another good
do it.
thing.
Power up.
Like I said, I'm going heavy support on this. Number 3. That's fine.
Okay.
Draw
Number 3,
a mod
my lord.
card. I like a mod card though.
Okay, go
You'll
to
have to
the
get rid
network
of it at the end
cycle.
of your
So
turn.
once again, Jesse
Yeah.
can walk you through it, but it's pretty simple at this point.
So we're going to go back to the beginning.
I'm going to take a choice to step forward.
Access in.
Boom.
Oh.
What's that shoot?
I'm there.
Oh, what happens if you're there? Do you
I can
skip
see
He
over you.
jumps over me.
Yeah,
Why
which
is
is
that a
fine.
problem?
I can go straight to blue now.
You can't go inward. You can jump straight to purple, all the way over to purple, which is still
Okay.
fine.
So in this case, so stick with your first move then of going straight to purple for your first one.
but then he has to go straight to green.
Yep, that's fine. He has to or can choose to.
He would so
If he
he
gives up
could
the-
choose to skip.
He could choose to not go to, because you can either go to here for your second action and then 3-4. You can still make. Oh, you can't.
He can't
No,
get
3-4. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, but you missed this. You have to choose between either this one or this one. Which one's better for you?
They're both the same.
Are they the exact
Oh, they're
same?
the exact same? Then it doesn't matter. So
Well, I would have liked to have both of them.
You can't though, because rules.
no, you don't want to, because otherwise you would have had to draw another one. Imperative cards are not great.
They give you power.
They give you power, yeah.
They're power generation as long as you follow your
So
mandate.
you skip over to purple.
And I'm a man
Now,
of mandates.
now go to the hub.
Well, so if you want power, then do this one so you can get the second row already.
Yeah,
let's do that.
Yeah,
Okay, so,
so
you're gonna go straight to here.
straight to
your second
hub.
action.
and
Push
then
it.
you
Is that gonna prop me up
you
a power?
increase
Increase
your
your
die,
And then 2
then
power
move
up.
to purple, and then transfer in.
and boom.
And at that point, you activate this, which jumps you
Discards
up 2 power.
this, grabs me 2
gets
power.
rid
Can
of
I
all-
spend that power immediately on upgrades or not?
At the end of your
at the
turn,
end of
you get to
your
route power. Yes, so you can.
Okay.
Because you can't ever be above your.
That's what I
maximum.
was saying.
Yeah.
I was already at 7, so I actually need to drop back down
and
to
then
7.
you
I've
do
got
get
2
one
to spend.
more. So move to green.
One more.
Move to the green, and then at the next turn, he can choose to always access in if he wants
Ooh,
to.
fun.
Because the third level gives you power,
Let
and the
me-
second level lets you decrease threat.
Let me
Yeah.
read a proposal to you guys.
Okay, what do
And
you
see
think?
what you all think.
Sure.
Once per turn, when any bot enters a room with a terminal, they may draw the next face-down terminal card and either place it face up on top of the deck or discard it. Where?
I like that one.
Where? That's what I was thinking.
Because I'm about to enter a room. With
That's
the
what
terminal.
I was thinking. A little bit of terminal control. Do we want to be able to cycle through the terminal deck?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, great. I'm
Sure.
taking that then. So
Because
what that
really, we
means-
want Alex to use his full movement to cycle around.
and
draw
Alex is
attention,
going
and get
straight
to
for
here.
the terminal, so you'll
Now
at
I'm going
least
for the
get
terminal
2,
and a second move off the
you'll
terminal.
at least
Yeah,
get
yeah.
2 checks. Great.
Okay.
All right, so you need to degrade the burn cycle. Please be 3 or 4. Don't be 1 or. That's okay. Golly, sorry, Jeff.
I love that that's going to become our apology.
Okay. So,
Did you see in the comments like 4 people were like, "Sorry, Jeff."
okay. I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to summon my
Just
purple.
like throughout the course of it. Another gameplay. Throughout the course
Do
of
you
it,
want
we
team?
I'm
escalated.
debating which one I want to go with.
Apologies to Jeff.
These are good because these are useful because if anybody needs them, we can grab them. So I always try to use my own first.
I'm going to put mine in the third slot.
try to use yours
oh, wait, the
first.
fourth slot we want. We want the fourth slot, yeah. Okay. Okay, great.
This can give you the free 2 at the end if you want.
Yeah.
Because you
Now
don't
I
have to
need
use dice for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 movement, which means a lot of my dice. I could roll this hoping for
But
the
you get
best.
+2, right?
And I get +2, so I need 5 movement. This can be a bunch, and then those can be a bunch.
This gives you the free 2 at the end.
I'm gonna hold, yeah, if I need it. I mean, but I'd rather not get to that point because I want to take actions before that. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this over here. And
No, but what I'm saying is,
that was a bad roll.
that was a really bad roll. Huh?
What's up? What's up?
I whispered, laugh really hard at this as if he's missing out on something.
No.
He just didn't follow up.
So I could make
It's
this
funny or
into-
not. Yeah.
I'm gonna make this into a 1, so I get 4 movements. So I can go 1,
Did
2,
you have 2
3.
blanks?
I had 1 blank.
You can only 2 blanks. You're so cool.
1, 2.
Is that really what they do?
4, 5, 6. Okay.
That's so cool. I've had them as a command module, but
So
not as a bot.
these dice are gone
Matches.
already. I'm gonna go ahead from there, and I'm gonna take what's it called. So now over there's my first action. My awareness chip goes over here.
I wish
It's all good. What do you mean? What's
we
this?
had that.
Well, then I'm
Because
gonna.
this could have made your terminal action much better.
That's what I wanted, but I'm gonna instead take a network card and then follow it up with an optimized action.
I'm walking into Burncycle with high expectations because while it's not Too Many Bones, it has a lot of the same feelings that I have with Too Many Bones, which means I'm kind of very excited about the elements I've tried so far, very excited about different things that it does well, and yet in the back of my mind is this constant thought of it's not Too Many Bones, which is really not a fair grade to judge anything by because Too Many Bones is one of my favorite games of all time, but it means that Burncycle is both amazing and also not Too Many Bones.
You know, a lot of people have been telling me, dozens, hundreds, that Alex doesn't even seem like he likes board games and that it's all just about money. But you know what? They're right.
Oh, I definitely don't like board games. I love them.
So I'm going to take a network card, which is a level 2, skip the ping activation step of the corporation's turn this round.
Ooh.
Fun. Okay. That could be useful.
Skip the ping?
Yeah.
The whole ping phase?
Yep.
We need
The
to
ping
try and
only
get
happens
that.
after we've all gone, right?
Yes. Secure. So on their phase,
Yeah.
that happens at the very end.
Well, Jesse ruined it for me by being here on level 2, which means I have to get over here, which is very tricky. Although maybe not. We'll talk about it later. We'll figure that out. Okay. For my second action, I will go ahead and move into. I will move into. I'm gonna take my second action. I'm gonna roll this die.
Great roll.
Got a 0. That's not good. That was my movement action. Okay, that's not great.
And now you get optimized move.
No, I'm still on 3 now. That was my take an action after. So now.
Oh, okay, now you're on 3. Do it again.
I know. I'm just debating. I want to draw more network cards, but maybe not. Maybe just taking a terminal card is the right way to go, or maybe saving it for next round.
No. 1, 2. So take a network card. You're gonna get a free 2 no matter what.
I know. But I want to be on the terminal to interact with the terminal.
He wants to interact.
I want to interact with the terminal.
And then
It's gonna. Yeah, but then if
right,
if
then
you
he'll-
don't though,
you're
if
right,
you
you're
don't
right.
interact, he'll be on.
Fine. You're right. You're fair. Okay, I will take a network card.
Did you, by the way, draw the terminal card like my ability allows you to?
Oh, interesting. What is your ability again?
Oh, just
Once per turn, when any bot enters the room with a terminal, they may draw it.
Ooh,
And
unlock
choose.
a door of your choice. That's super useful.
But it's
Draw
not
2
relevant.
Marge cards. Choose one to keep.
I don't
no,
have the AP. I don't have the AP for it.
no, but it's just we can choose whether this is a card we want or we want to discard it.
Oh, let me see.
It either goes
So
to the top of the deck
if we
or the
like
bottom.
it enough to keep it at the top of the deck, or we can chunk it to the bottom.
The nice thing about this is once we trigger the bot, we need to start popping rooms. And
Yeah.
unlocking a door does
Unlocking
that.
a door does that. Yeah, that's why I think that's a good
let's
card
go.
to keep there.
Keep it. Okay, so for my third action, it's
network.
drawing me a network card. Yep. And then for my fourth action, it's gonna be a 2 on blue, which is
For
good.
my next trick.
For my
third action.
For my last action, I'm gonna go ahead and take a move. I'm gonna move at least 2. I may as well roll to give myself options if I want it. 1.
Got an option.
Do I want to move 1?
You
further?
don't. Because
Does it
this-
change his route?
He wouldn't end up on the spot
you're
because
right.
he has enough movement
You're
to
right.
get to you. So you need to just stay there.
He has how much movement? 4.
4.
So he wants to go 1, 2, 3. What do you mean? So why did I need to say
If you move here, he'd be there.
We
He
need
wouldn't
him
be on
the
the
terminal.
spot. We need
Oh,
him
gotcha,
on
And
that
then we need
gotcha,
to
spot.
punch him in the throat.
Gotcha. Cool. So fine. We are good
So
to go.
aggressive.
That was my turn.
He's a patient on the ward. We got
For
to
the
punch him in the
Burncycle?
throat.
No.
For the
He's the
Burncycle,
person taking your tax
I'm
information.
heading straight into the purple because that's the first chip over there.
No.
There.
You transfer in for free. Now you can
Yeah.
move to purple, which
So-
can allow you to get to the node.
To here. So I'll go to purple over here. Okay. Let me just make sure I can do everything I
So
want.
now increase your die.
Hold up. I want to just make sure because I can get both of these potentially on 2, but I need to transfer in to do so. So the problem is I don't know if I can do that easily. You said I can choose to give it the extra movement, right? So I can choose.
Yeah,
to
but
just
then
go
the
here.
next one is this.
The next one is here,
Is green.
which would be. Wouldn't
it's
that be over
it's
here?
the same node no matter what.
Wouldn't that be here?
This is either going to take you to the first node or
Yes.
this is going to take you to the first node.
If this takes me to here, wouldn't the green take me to here?
We don't have a blue on here.
What do you mean? My first.
You can't give up and stop on a blue.
You're saying I can't give up a stop in blue?
The only way to get to the blue is through a basic action
That's
or a
what
blue.
you're allowed to do.
You can skip a chip.
I
now
can skip a chip.
Here's
Gotcha,
here's
gotcha.
the thing. If we feel like it's useful enough, because we got lucky getting rid of the
So I-
captain's ship, you can alter the burn cycle right now.
So just be clear, if I skip a chip entirely, can't a green take me to here, or doesn't it go here?
that's the second layer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way to transfer in is through that blue one, which you cannot access until
Oh,
the
you have
third
to get
card.
to
Be on
the
the blue
blue
chip.
one.
You have to be at the
Okay.
blue one.
You could break the. You could
So
break
I'm saying
the
we
cycle.
could alter the burn cycle if you think it's valuable.
I think
enough.
it's worth it because I get 2 of these activations.
Okay, then we're going to
Pop
get
it.
rid of this optimized one here.
I cannot believe
Okay.
you just did that.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm gonna pop over to
Optimized
blue
chip. You just
for my
dropped
first
an
action.
Yeah.
Wow.
From there,
Transfer in
a
for
green
free.
takes me to here, right?
Let me see. Yep, all
Okay.
the way to there.
Green takes me there. So I'm gonna go ahead and straight away move up 1
No,
power.
no, decrease.
Right?
That's decreased threat by 1,
Okay.
which is good.
Then from there, I have 2 more options.
So you're going to go 1 to
Yep,
the green.
1 to the green, which
Does
is
that
going to
activate
immediately
something?
activate this over here.
Nice.
Okay, skip the ping activation step of the corporation's turn this round.
You're not going to
just keep it open by you. You're not going to be able to get blue.
Oh, wait, 1 second. The next time the agent's IP ends a movement on a different layer from where it started, it cannot be moved again this turn.
So you can discard that for a loss of power.
Or take it for a bump of 2.
I don't want to. 1 second, I may change. Put the original chip back. Sorry, I forgot about this. Okay.
Because that's a big power gain.
So if I'm over here, then my first activation, I think I'm going to pop over here. That's my
Is this
first
yours?
That was theirs.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm popping here for my first activation. I'm increasing my ping. Okay.
Okay. Then you're going to green.
Then I'm going to green for my second activation. That's 2.
Then you're going 1 space.
1 space
And you
over
can transfer
here,
in if you
and
want.
then I can transfer
Nice.
in, which will still give me the blue, which is still something good.
No.
Oh yeah.
Blue. Okay.
Because the
And I'll go
transfer
ahead
is still
and go
it's still
down
at
1.
the end of this turn chip. So now
Now I have to draw 2 equipment cards and choose 1 to keep. And that's my last action.
So if you end on...
no. The purple is your last action. Go into the node.
The
and
next time
increase
agent IP ends a movement on a different layer, it cannot be moved again. So that's it. That's not
Oh,
take that.
moving on to a different layer.
So I'll move on to a different layer, which means I've got
Oh.
up 2 power.
Do you want the battery pack or the battery pack?
I'll take the battery pack.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Shuffle
Good
the cards
choice.
next time, Devin.
I shuffled all of these.
We can go ahead
Does
and get rid
it
of this. We can put these away.
does it say to discard it?
Once per turn when rolling for an AP check, your agent may include this die in the roll to gain 1 additional AP. Oh, keep passing the battery pack die.
Yep.
That's die number 1.
Die number 1.
Okay.
Die number 1, my lord.
And then I have 6 power, which I can route.
By the way, this, if you ever roll a 1 or a 2 or a 2,
Yeah.
nothing happens. If you roll a 3 or a 4, it gives you a lot, but that means it breaks and you get rid of it.
Cool. Okay. I will go ahead and I can spend 2 power. I can get another advanced chip, which is always helpful. I can reveal the keypads for all locked doors in the room. I don't know if I care that much about that. I think I'll go ahead and spend my 2 power on getting another advanced die.
I like it. You're going to punch someone in the face soon.
Yeah, basically.
Did we get... We didn't skip the ping turn. That was a different icon, right?
No, we did not skip the ping turn.
You just got the equipment cards.
Correct.
All right, so
I
now...
wanted to skip the ping turn.
I wanted to, but it didn't work.
It's honestly the first round is not too
did you
impactful.
reroute power?
I did route power.
Did you give yourself another die?
Yes, indeed.
Nice.
I like power.
Okay, now we degrade the burn cycle, so figure out what goes bye-bye.
What goes bye-bye? 3.
I'm okay with that. That's the best we could have done.
That's one we could have.
All right, so now we go to the point where we have the corporation phase. This is the first time that we've had this. Oh wait, did I move? I didn't move right next to him, so I couldn't have stolen from him. Never mind. Alrighty, we go to the corporation phase. We have security unit activation. The only thing that is on the board that is going to be different from a regular patrol phase is this awareness chip of bite right here.
Yeah.
Which means as soon as he moves, oh, he's not gonna find you.
Why not?
Because he's gonna turn,
Yeah.
he's gonna investigate
And
this.
then where the ends there?
And then he doesn't have enough.
Does he not have range?
He has 4 straight ahead, or 2 straight ahead, but it's 1 peripherally.
Oh.
So he's still not gonna find us. So what we need to do is on our next turn, someone who needs to move here, and because he's facing there,
So you're saying
I should have ended my turn there.
he is an idiot.
even if you ended your turn here, he still wouldn't have been on it. So
Yeah.
it still would have made us go back a turn. So as soon as he investigates, this is gone.
Doesn't he keep walking forward though, generically?
He does not.
Okay, so he's just going to look at what
Guards in rooms
He
don't
heard-
move.
he heard it once.
unless there's something for
I
them to
remember that.
investigate. So now we go. We didn't have any pursuit. Pursuit happens whenever there is a guard
Can
who
I
has
just
a bot
acknowledge-
within their awareness.
Can I just acknowledge how excited I am for you to move the rest of them because it's so satisfying?
Because of the So we had pursuit, which didn't happen. We had investigate, which happened, and now he still doesn't know that bite is 5 feet from him. And we're going to now patrol everybody. This means that the bulldog doesn't move, that pip right there. This one's inside a room, so they don't move. And then these two here do counterclockwise investigations. So this guy actually goes 1, 2, 3, and can you have him keep that underneath him? Can you? That's a key that we can get from him.
What do you mean? Oh, the key.
And then this one moves 4 spaces, and so
See how annoying
he
that would
goes
be if that was everything?
1, 2, 3, 4, and then he moves the way he's going to continue to next time. And that's their patrol. He doesn't move, they don't move, and we are done with their activation phase, and we now activate the pings. If there is no ping in there, we actually add a ping to the core.
Yeah.
So that ping drops into the core and will emanate outwards. And then for every ping that we
roll a
have in
die.
there, we roll the die. Where's the ping die? Here's the ping die. So that means that we increase the network level.
So we now need a higher network level than them, which we get from the outside ring to win a contest against them.
Yeah, the only one of us is in the outside ring, which means the rest of us are going to die.
Yeah, so
You're just going to get booted back. But then your awareness chip is going to come onto the board, so that's not good either.
And their ping will decrease.
Now we advance threat by, I believe, the number of players. I believe it's the number of players. So 3.
what do we
And
cross?
8 cross, so move the red down to 10 as well.
Level 1 doors are now level 2.
So, no, on the far side. It's just to signal, because threat can go back up.
Yep.
That's to signal where we're at. All right, so that was not as bad as it could have been. And you degraded at the end of your turn.
Yep.
So now it's my turn again. I'm at my max power. I'm not going to spend anything right now. I'm just going to get 6 dice of the blue pool, my basic action dice. Okay, I'm gonna roll with fewer dice, I guess. Thank you, Dad. And now it's my turn to figure out my actions. I think I'm just gonna open the door, which is not optimal.
Pop it open?
Yeah. Does the command module need to move at all?
Again, we talked about this. I don't think the command module needs to go anywhere.
Command module is not needed.
Yeah, they're not needed right
The
now.
only time they might need to move is if this guy gets close to them and then we run them back around the edge.
Yeah. Fair point. I guess I'll take a non-optimized
I'm just picturing the command module be like,
door
can't
action,
touch
which
me.
kind of sucks.
It's like tag, but
Yeah.
violent and full of patience.
I mean, that was my tag growing up. Also, we killed all the patients. There's no patience.
I never played tag in the hospital.
It's because no one wanted to catch you.
All right. Oh, wow. Gosh, that was brutal. Golly, I'm going to take a non-optimized. That was brutal. I'm going to take a non-optimized action here. I just need to discard one of those chips. I am going to do that to get rid of that. Oh, no, I can get rid of one of mine. Cool. I have that matching chip. That's useful. So I'm going to get rid of my own. That meets the requirement for this door. This door is now unlocked. You can put 1 or 2 there. Just kind of depends on.
Could you please
What you
add
wanna
a
do?
butt to mine?
Another
You're saying just
butt.
the both sides of it aspect?
You can put it on both if you want.
I
Just
mean, we
depends
could
on
if you want to. That feels unnecessary. That's not what I do.
you feel unnecessary just as a person, but it's fine.
That was not as good as
It was. So I'm gonna move in,
honestly less impressive.
and this person definitely sees me. So
Awareness of 6.
they have a peripheral awareness of 3,
Yep.
which meets me. So my awareness chip is immediately gonna come in here, but they don't activate yet. So I'm gonna just deal with that. Oh, I could have fixed that. I think I am gonna fix that. And I'm gonna put
If you
this
can
on
step here and break a wall, we're golden. He'll end here.
That's still the
walls.
same terminal card, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take a optimized network action to take this and then to move. And I'm going to, with the unoptimized part of this, I'm going to try and, I'm just gonna try and go 1 space. So I guess this works. 1, and then I can take this back. I'm gonna go onto this space, which he still sees,
sees you.
my awareness comes with me. And now I'm going to take a optimized terminal token, or terminal action, which means I get to choose 2 options on here. I can unlock a door of my choice. I could also maybe, until the Burncycle reboots, we choose which active one to degrade on their turn. I love that one. That one's really useful. But we have a full list of stuff right now.
I like you're surprised by this one, even though we intentionally left it there.
Oh, well, I didn't read the rest of it.
You're like, wow, these actions are so good. We got so lucky.
I'm actually going to try and... What are the odds of me getting 7? That's pretty
high.
Of you or just the dice?
With
in
those
general?
7 dice, there's about a 68% chance.
I rounded up to 69, but I see where you got your math.
Do your math for me, please. Do your math out loud. That percentage that you just came up with. I want you to audibly go through that with the viewer.
Just because he didn't round up to 69 doesn't mean he's wrong.
Also, there's 6 dice, not 7.
Oh, 7 dice, only 57%.
I hate you so much. I'm gonna try and go for top and bottom because I think those are the 2 most useful. 7, please.
You're gonna get it.
Wow. Sorry. What were you saying?
So I did clarify
That's a
my
below
question.
average roll.
So I'm going to do that terminal action. I'm only going to be able to do this where I unlock a door for us. Or I could turn it into 2. Do we need a door right now? Where would we want a door? Here or no?
here.
Right here, as an exit.
Do we want that one?
As an
Yeah,
exit?
He's
Right?
not coming after us. After we punch him in the terminal, he's going after the other guy.
No, he's going after the command module.
Yeah,
but so do
we
we
don't
want
need
that
it.
door unlocked?
No, wait. Where do you think he's going right now?
He's got to go this way.
Does he have to go through doors?
I'm not talking about him leaving. I'm talking about leaving.
I'm saying, do we need doors for him to go through, or can he just go through doors like normal robots?
He could go through doors like normal robots.
Yeah.
He's not moving though.
I know. I'm talking about, do we want a door somewhere for us to get through?
No, I think you open this one.
Over here?
Yeah.
So then somebody has to waste time to open up that one?
No, so that when this guy steps out, this guy start coming to him.
When you open it, you don't surveil.
No.
You only, when you get in, do you surveil.
I'm just excited, man.
Yeah, I agree. This one's probably the most likely because I'm there anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and put a door there. And then I'm not going to use those because I suck. And then
So we're making door sounds.
I'm going to go here and
You know how I'm about door sounds, man.
I know how you love sounds. Oh, and then this terminal goes away because we used it.
Okay.
I think I'm actually going to try and steal from this dude. I'm going to try and use my little cool lift. So I'm going to do an optimized move action to get out of here and get away from him. So that's 2. I'm going to use this extra these 2 blanks to make a 3, so 5 movements. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then during a move action, I'm going to use my lift die to see what I can steal from them. Either a power or an equipment card, please.
Ooh, power would be cool.
Or the key that they don't have. So that's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this stays here because they can see me through their awareness going through the door. Cool. And
Okay.
not the best turn.
No.
Not the best turn. So now it's my turn to network. I'm gonna meet some people. I'm on the outside right now. I think I'd actually like to transfer in, please,
Honestly,
to the second layer.
Better if you don't meet it, people.
Can I transfer in, please?
Sorry, you are.
I'm green at the bottom.
So you
transfer in and then go to the first purple.
Okay.
Which will.
Yep.
Oh, cool. Destroy. Well, that. Whoa.
This changes everything.
It does actually.
What does it do?
Destroy the closest wall.
Yeah, right here. Stay
That's
here.
literally what Alex asked you to
literally
do.
said
He said, destroy that wall and step back.
The truth is,
Did you guys read that and I just didn't?
No.
Oh.
But it doesn't actually help if you can't move off it. Destroying the wall is great.
When you destroy a wall, you're able to take a free movement action
Automatically?
out. Yeah.
This is 100% what you should be doing.
Okay, well then, instead of going here, I'll just go
It makes sense. Thematically makes sense.
Because you wanted to pickpocket him.
I wanted to pickpocket him, and then now
And we can't redo that dice roll.
I will destroy that wall.
Okay.
So this wall is now destroyed.
Boom.
And I get to take a free movement action, which actually leaves my
Awareness chip exactly where we want it because we're on a terminal space.
Now he will see me through that whole opening,
okay.
but he actually won't be able to make it to it. I could have him go here,
Why not?
here.
Oh, he only has 2 movement.
I'll have him go here, here, and then he'll just be looking that way and won't see me.
That's fine. At least we guarantee an option for next turn.
Because a destroyed wall functions like a door,
Yep.
so he can't see awareness through it.
Okay, so you do that. We're on to our next chip, which
So
is
now
green chip.
green,
You go here and you
decrease
your
threat by 1.
Okay.
And then go to green again,
1, 2,
which goes all the way to there and
4,
decreases
5.
threat again.
Okay, boom. Okay.
And then I go to purple.
Not an option.
Oh wait, I couldn't transfer.
Not an
in.
option.
Oh, actually, transfer me in right now, please.
With what?
Well, you get
With
to
this
when you
chip,
land on it. You
any
get to transfer
any
down.
chip action you have, either at the beginning or the end, you can transfer in for free. So just transfer me in, so
He just
that I'm
wants
on
to pop
that
down.
one.
Yeah.
I want to be in that one. I'm also the one that can take out the ping.
Okay.
So this one goes away, and then Jesse, you're up.
Okay, so there's a lot of possible actions going on here.
Oh wait. This one gets degraded.
Yeah, I'm gonna sub in the
Means it's a lot. We have a blue up there if we want it.
We have a blue and a
sub
purple.
in the blue just to give us a little bit more flexibility.
And honestly, the nice thing about having 3 greens in a row is you get major access on this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. What am I? So do you want a 3 greens in a row?
It's not the worst, honestly, because what's a blue at the end of our turn? A keypad at the end of our turn?
Let's pop it. What do I even want to bother?
Let's pop
doing?
it. Let's pop it, yo.
Lock it, bop it, smash it. grab it,
These are hip
twist it,
robots.
Twist it.
Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. So you get 7 dice.
I'm trying to figure out-
another 3.
I'm trying to figure out why my robot matters. Really,
Well,
the meaning
right now
of
it
life.
doesn't.
Right
Because-
now it doesn't.
Well, the
at
problem is,
all.
practically speaking, this robot will get here within 2 turns. Not this turn, but next turn.
This robot will get here now.
I don't see how it gets there. It's not moving.
You step up and then
But if
drop
I
back
step,
down.
it won't have awareness.
It'll see you on the terminal.
It will. If it goes here,
Yes.
it will move to
Why?
this spot
Why?
because
It'll see
it
you.
sees you at 2.
at 2
But this
away.
is a stealth spot.
It doesn't matter.
What do you,
Oh,
It does matter.
If you
a stealth spot.
Oh yeah.
I'd be walking into a stealth
Then,
spot.
no, as soon as you move here, then because if you
I'd
move
have to
here
move from here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
But then
okay,
even
okay.
here,
I'm going to spend a power.
Because if you're
Okay,
here,
stop it. I'm spending a power to install a
Stop
push.
it. I think you're wrong.
I am wrong.
I'm
I think
spending.
you'll see me here, but not when I move here.
I'm spending a power to install a push. I'm doing a move action. Optimized. What a roll!
well, the zeros you can keep for next time.
1,
It's a
2,
really
3,
well
4,
optimized
5,
move.
6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
you
I installed push.
Oh,
4,
push
5.
him onto it.
4, 5, 4, 5.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That was smart.
He and I are arguing over movement semantics. Just like,
guys, I've got this figured
out.
I figured this out earlier. I'm pretty big.
So now he is definitely aware of you. He's also now aware
Because I get to,
of
correct me
Jesse.
if I'm wrong,
I
I
Alex.
can spend a power at the start of my turn to upgrade something, right?
Yes.
Okay.
no, you did that right. That was beautiful.
Okay.
You and
That's
I are
gorgeous.
debating over rules, and you're just winning.
Okay, now we
That
have
was really good.
now we have a tech.
Oh, we could have maybe done a physical because if you had enough to get up to 5, you used almost all your dice. No, have you not used those?
I haven't used
Wait,
4.
I understand. My
if
first,
you knew you could have done that, we should have done
no,
this.
I didn't know I
my
could've
first
done it.
action will be a strike with all my dice.
Devin, Alex has got it.
We don't want to kill him. We have to just
Some of
stun
my
him.
dice.
Okay, I was like, please don't
He's
kill
not
him.
going to
Keep in mind, I have the ability to manipulate dice. So I
Give
can
me
manipulate
2 of
them
those
downwards.
cards.
1, 2.
Devin, I can manipulate my dice downwards as easily as upwards.
Okay, so I got a level 1 and a level 3. Level 3 could be viable. Level 1
You
is
can
not.
transfer in.
I could transfer up though, couldn't I? Oh, I
You
could
can transfer
down,
in and get the
couldn't I?
3. Skip the ping activation. That's very useful. And you would certainly make it to a green.
Okay. So
So that's useful. We
Draw me
probably
2 more.
Are you sure?
why not?
I mean, do I guess you don't? Do you not want to
Draw me
move
2
out of
more.
there?
I don't know that I need to.
We should probably move around.
You can only have 3 total. So I would say if
I'm
you're
gonna
drawing
discard-
2
I'm
more,
gonna discard
discard
this
one of
one.
them. Because I guess if you get you got another layer 1 and a layer 2.
But the layer 2 could be valuable.
because you could pop out.
Roll an advanced action die from the supply. Gain power equal to the rolled result. That's nice.
And then you go green.
Yep.
And then you go green, and then you go out. Possibly, it could maybe work. Okay, so you're on your last one. Do you want to get away from there?
Here's the question. Once he converts, he's just leaving then, right?
Well, he's got to go through like a whole, like several years of like learning, and he's got to figure out a lot of stuff about like his like.
We want to start getting more rooms open so that we can have more bots wandering towards this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we need 5 of them destroyed.
I'm going to take an optimized move action. I do not have to follow the hierarchy of the actions, so I get 2 move to start with.
So
That's my ability.
oh my gosh, you're so cool.
6 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This goes to the last room. It stays there. It's the last remaining spot he would have seen you in.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's
It's okay, he's going to be dead.
how you play a game.
All right, network
Hey,
time.
well, I mean, he's going to move up there probably, right?
Network time.
He's gonna go this way and not see you.
Cool.
He'll go that way. All right, so you have your network phase. So I would go inward, which
Why won't you see you? His awareness
So-
is 2. His peripheral awareness
Is there any
two.
way for me to get 2?
1, 2
And then his peripheral awareness 2.
is so peripheral's 1. It's half.
His awareness is... Oh, his movement.
Awareness is
Movement's
2.
4,
So you
sorry.
go here
Okay.
and go that way.
Alex, go ahead and drop me in. And then I don't stop at that purple.
You
though,
don't
do
stop
I?
at the purple. You go
So
to
drop
the
me in,
first purple.
cycle me to the first purple, which is
goes-
the entire way
which is-
around.
no,
So
no,
stop
it's
me
the
on the
node.
red.
It's the node.
Stop me on the red.
There you
Gain
go.
power?
Hub.
Gain power. Awesome.
Then we go to green.
Then you go to green.
Could
which
I
is 3
transfer
green.
up?
Then you could
You
transfer
could,
in.
but you want green 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you want green 3 anyway.
All right.
Ooh, an advanced. that could be 1, 2, or 3 power.
But I don't know that I can get to that, can I?
Well, go back to the node real quick. No, because you'd be doing green. So yeah, so you get that.
Okay.
This is going to be active. That's good.
Skip the activation stuff. That's good.
And now you could transfer in and go to the oh you don't have enough to. You don't have
Green
enough strength.
and green,
You'll
but then
lose.
I'd break. Yeah. So just do me green again.
Oh, you could go green and then you could transfer out again.
So green and then green.
No, you could
green
transfer
and
in, go green
No,
on
just
the
go
4th
here.
layer.
Green,
Yeah.
green, green.
It doesn't get me out.
Well, green, green, green.
So we've already gone
You could
green
go here. You
once.
could-
We already
you
did
get an
one.
hour.
We already did one of them.
Oh, you already did one?
Yeah, so give me the far green.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2.
Cool.
Okay.
Alex.
It's my turn. Gonna
Man,
be
if you had been
okay.
at 3, you could have gone into the core,
I
knocked
have a
him
yellow
out. That would have
star?
been huge. We do get to skip that though because of your thing.
Yep.
Can I have a yellow die, sir?
Sure.
Okay.
We'll actually degrade real quick.
Oh, degrade. Roll a die. Good roll for me. It's all good.
It's not for you, boo.
Well, it's
For
Jesse.
Jesse.
roll.
You just went.
3.
3.
Degrading 3. Ooh, that's interesting.
Not a terrible middle point.
Yeah. So let's see.
One would have been
in there.
preferred though with strength.
The purple
Yeah.
is going to be optimized physical actions, which might be not the worst. Let's go ahead and pick an optimized physical action.
Okay.
I like having the alternated physicals.
Yeah.
Let's get physical. Physical. Alright, so if I roll these, let me just get a few sample rolls to figure out my stats over here. That's going to be 6.
That's what we need.
I know, it's
So-
all good. It's all good. That's
Though
gonna
I
be,
do need that burn
that's
cycle
4.
die back.
Oh yeah, that's helpful. That's helpful. I was like, I'm pretty sure there are no 4s here. Okay, that's not good. That's not helpful at all.
You need a 5 is what you're
That's
looking
not helpful. I might have to go straight up all out Kabuzi. I'm gonna go all out Kabuzi.
No. You get 2.
I know, but that's that.
You only need 3.
You're caboozing.
So I would just do.
I only need 3. Oh, and you get 5, and you get 6.
You need to be get between within 5
and 5,
so
10.
between 5 and
Yeah.
10. So
Okay.
just do like 2
2
and 2.
2 and 2. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do a sample roll. It's not count. Not count. You see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
That's
Oh,
enough.
good. That's good. Alright,
Now you're gonna draw. You can roll all blanks now.
I'm gonna
because
go
you did
ahead
that.
and I'm gonna take a first physical action to knock that guy in his head.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh.
What's up?
That was 8. That was on the high end.
Yeah.
I could have done it low, but I have modification abilities.
Alright.
I can make it lower or higher.
You can?
I can
Oh,
make
that's
one
true.
die
So
match
useful.
another die.
So he is now stunned, which means
The guard
all of
is-
us get 2 power.
The guard is stunned by the command module. Is now marked guard. During security activation, the marked guard will always activate first, using its movement stat to move towards the command module and then attacking any adjacent bots. Then any guard that have the marked guard within their awareness will move towards it for their movement, attacking adjacent bots after their movement. Then carry out the remainder of security activation normally. At the end of the security activation, the marked guard will shut down all guards adjacent to it. And we need to shut down 5? How do you get 5
and
adjacent
surveil
to it?
2 additional
No,
rooms.
wait. How do you get 5 adjacent to it?
By having him
Surveilling rooms and having him move. We now need to move the command module
What
within
counts
access
as
of people.
adjacent to him?
Next to him?
He's shut down a total of 5 guards, or like in one turn?
No, total
No,
of
total of-
5.
total.
Total of 5.
I was thinking it was one.
That
thing.
would be insane.
Dude, I am moving to the green part. I'm
Do
taking
you see why I was freaking out?
Yeah. So okay. So you will.
I'm taking the optimized green action.
Oh, you're not even done yet.
No, I'm not the first stop. I'm the first
You're gonna
stop.
take one of these and
Yeah,
then
why do
move?
you have that red on the pit? Bring the second one. Second one.
Oh yeah, that was
Op-
your first
My
turn.
first action.
That was great.
I'll take a green one and an optimized green. I'm taking an optimized network action. Yep. Okay, we have 1. I'm not on the 1 thing. Where am I right now?
Are you taking
I'm
another
orange.
one, or are you
I
doing
could
something
pop
else?
straight up over here, can't I?
You could.
Yep.
Move each ping on the network to an unoccupied node of your choice on layer 4.
Which you'd go to purple and then you'd go to green.
Boot any pings that cannot be placed on unoccupied nodes. So I can pop over to layer 4.
What?
Each ping, or ping is only the enemy, right?
Ping is the enemy.
So then I don't care about this one. This is useless because they're already on.
Move
node 4.
each ping. Yeah, it brings them all back to the center.
Yeah,
Sure,
they're
let's see what
already
else
So
he
do
gets.
you want another one?
No, hold up. I'm thinking. Yeah, because I'm doing move action. Yeah. I can take
Oh,
one.
by the way, draw the top computer card.
Okay.
We haven't surveilled a new room.
I stepped into the room.
Which room?
Once per turn, when any bot enters a room with a terminal.
It doesn't have a terminal. Oh, we still
Weren't
haven't
you
used
already
it
in that
one.
room?
We haven't
No, I
used that.
just now stepped in there.
On your turn, he
On
moved
my
in
turn.
there.
Okay.
Decrease the CEO's network level by 2. That's useful. Unlock a door of your choice. Also useful. And then the same thing. This is a pretty good one.
Okay.
We should just have that information. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep. And the problem is I don't have swap. I could have routed power at the beginning of my turn, which is, technically I did stuff, so probably not the best. But I probably should. He's currently headed here, so this is lousy 2 movement. That's so slow. He's just so.
He's
so
not
slow.
going to be helpful to catch up to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. We need to get some.
Honestly, everybody's not very fast that's out right now.
Yeah, that's not great. That guy's gonna be fine because he's gonna walk into him.
We're gonna have to lure people out of rooms.
It's
that
only
aren't
if it's
One,
within the
2,
awareness.
3, 4.
It's
Right?
only bots. It's only when
Yes.
he comes into their awareness.
When
That guy has terrible awareness.
Wait. Let me see their thingy. When do they die?
Any guards that have the marked guard within their awareness will move towards it for their
No,
movement.
this guy will move this way no matter what.
He's
but we need
fine.
five
we need
of them.
5 of them.
Yes, I understand. I'm saying one of them's good. We're all good in one. That's my point. Not a great point.
Hey guys, we're great at 20%.
Okay.
The
So
other
in
80%
that
I
case-
haven't calculated at all.
I've seen his channel. That's about right.
In that case, if we're playing that game,
With those 6 dice, it's a 67% chance.
this guy's gonna go here.
It's not
He
funny
can
when it's
go.
doing math.
He's not going to go there. He's just going to investigate that, and I'll leave by then.
Hold up. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna roll my 2 remaining dice over here with movement.
Are you going to try to draw him this way?
I'm gonna move this guy down here so he starts walking this way.
Smart.
Okay.
I like it.
Then we're gonna go ahead and pop this one over. Now he's just moving towards the bot. He doesn't care for me at all.
He doesn't care about you at all anymore.
That's just like my mother.
We're gonna have to
Okay.
move him into.
And the good news is, because he doesn't care about you, these have to be investigated by someone
Oh, that's
else.
a good point. Good point. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll these 2 for my movement stat. I'm on the next stat, and I got 1 movement.
That's really good.
We're gonna get a total of 3 movement then, which is not the best over there. 1, 2,
So what if we
3.
all just like flash this guy and they all come into this room?
Then he's going to just have visual horrors in his mind.
But I'm just
for all
saying,
the
like,
time that we flashed
if
them.
if other people have to
I
investigate,
mean,
those
how would you feel if
tokens-
somebody showed you their circuitry and you had never met them before?
I like that. That was
All right, interesting. So if there's a tie, he can go either way, right? We can choose.
Is it a tie?
It's an exact tie to go this way versus that way to get this.
Then we
14
can
squares.
choose.
Great. So I don't need to worry about the extra movement, which means for my last action,
You can do
I'm
take
going
2
to take an
cards.
optimized card. Start with 1. Start with 1, just in case. Okay, and I'll take another one. Thank you, sir. You're a prince and a gentleman, and I'll get
Discard
rid
one
of
of
this
them.
Yep, here you go. I'll worry about these now. And now, speaking of which, worry with them. Let's go ahead and
Now you need a network.
okay. I can go ahead and lower the threat by 1, which is certainly not a bad thing. But I'm
Never a bad
currently
thing.
there. I can pop.
Honestly,
over.
if we lower the threat by 1,
We're crushing this challenge 3 mission.
We're doing pretty good right now. Honestly, getting rid of the captainship has saved
I'm
our
gonna
power
go here with
quite
1.
a bit.
I'm gonna go here with 1, and I'm gonna move the threat down by 1. I'm going to take my next action, which is a green, which means I'm moving over
have a
here, which is a
strong
little
desire
lame.
to just take
But I
these.
now have this done over here.
You can cycle out if you
See,
need. Oh,
see
sorry, what?
any network level, set any network level die to 3, or increase any network level die by 1.
Oh.
Jesse, would you like to be a 3 right now?
I would love to be a 3.
Okay, you're gonna be a 3.
I have a strong desire.
Okay.
Just to take these.
Then that's gonna be this over here. This is gonna be gone.
Open my mouth as wide as I can.
Then for the next action,
Just
purple.
dump them all.
We're gonna move purple over here.
So
Go ahead to purple, sir.
What?
Purple.
Oh, we're on that one now?
Discard any guard in play and replace it with a guard from the supply that is the same level or 1 lower. What guard would he prefer
The
to
slowest
have?
movement.
Well,
We need
we don't have to worry about him because he's going to be in
this
play.
one then. He's at 2.
He's a 2 movement. He's a 4 movement.
Or sorry, the awareness
How do
is
we
what we
make
care
this
about.
one?
8
That one.
and 8. No,
That
8 and 8 is fine. We
8
want
awareness?
awareness. This one is
Fine,
the
fine,
worst.
discard.
Or maybe that one, because
But he's not
maybe
even
closer
moving until
to
we
it.
open a door.
But yeah.
Let's pop that one.
So discard him.
Yep. The same level or 1 lower.
All right, getting to level 0.
And here are my network cards.
Also, I mean, honestly, the awareness is better, but the movement sucks.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll trace
Well,
our.
now he's gonna see me, isn't he?
He is now immediately aware of you. Yes.
Which means he comes towards me, which is kind of okay.
yeah. So this actually swaps to here.
Okay. And that was our turn. Network's turn.
Can I just?
He's gonna hit
Can
you.
I
Actually.
just? He's not gonna hit me. He's moving too.
1,
Then he hits you.
2, and he hits you.
It's all good.
Here's
So
the thing.
you now need
Can
to
I just
degrade the
use
burn
my
cycle.
push
Yep.
ability to dump truck people into this other robot?
You can.
That would
You
be a lot of
100% can.
I rolled a 5.
wanna
You
scoop them
100%
up.
can.
Devin, I rolled a 5. Do we cycle back to 1?
It
or do
goes
we roll?
down to 1.
Yeah,
That
okay.
decreases.
Just maybe not how they intended it to go, but
All right, enemies activate first. This guy's gonna go ahead and move
Just
4.
the visual of that, of you,
He's
like,
gonna
hurting.
go 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Okay. Actually, we can move how we want, right? So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4 over there.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're gonna go ahead and activate the other enemies. So we're gonna go ahead and have. We should technically need to activate our spots first. So that one's gonna try to head there.
So pursuit happens first.
Yep.
He is not within pursuit.
Yep.
And neither is he, but or they. I think actually Bit and Bite are both female robots.
Good to know.
And then let's see, this one comes 1,
2.
2, and they
is that
don't.
a thing? Are you supposed to be like
Oh, actually, this one oh this is a new one. That's
cautious
why.
about robots?
Yes.
Okay.
So then you now get hit by their power level, which is 1. So you drop 1 power. Oh, you should have upgraded. Because you got the 2 power from us doing the mission.
Oh, I should be at
So
7.
you should be at 7. So give yourself something that was at least 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't route either. I should do that as well.
Swap. just
I
lets
don't
me-
have to because it's not my turn yet. You can also upgrade him if you want. if you want to give him the ability to swap with people or anything.
No.
Honestly, I'm gonna upgrade to a red die.
Nice. Drop down one.
I upgraded another advanced die, and I upgraded a swap.
Okay.
It's just the number value.
So
I did the
down
same
to-
thing, but then Daniel was like, "Why are you doing that?" I was like, "Oh, no."
Anyways, okay, ready? So that one moved over there. You got attacked over there. This one's gonna go ahead and wander
Don't
to
take
over
my
here.
joy from me.
Okay. That one's over there. Now he's technically in his awareness, right?
So
No, he's
he's
not,
investigating that. So
Yeah.
he turns this way,
No, it is. It's 3 away.
huh?
It's in his awareness or his awareness?
It's his awareness.
And then he's in his awareness. 6. 1, 2, 3.
So yeah, but that won't matter until next time
Oh, what's the
because
sequence?
he's just moved. So he moves,
Yes.
and then it's if they're within their if they're within the awareness, they move
Fine,
towards
so
it.
it's
But he's
after.
not, so he
Okay.
actually goes to investigate this.
Cool. Okay.
And then this is flipped over to
So-
signify it's been investigated.
1, 2, 3, and then up there.
He doesn't
He
move, does
stays.
He stays. Okay.
How do I make him move?
to
You
walk into his face.
find him. You like
If he sees-
if you move right here, he will see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And you
flash
do a
him.
push. Yeah. Okay. Good.
All right, so we've moved them all. We activate pings. So move that red 1, 3 to the green.
1, 2,
Can it be
3.
my
And then
turn
because it's not on a hub, we don't roll the dice, but we cycle up. So
Okay.
take it out to layer 3.
It can be my turn now?
And no, I still have to go. It's not even my turn yet.
I could be brown.
And then we
I
advance
could be
threat.
blue,
So
I could be
bring us to
fire
10.
in the sky, I could be
Which is
purple,
fine.
I could be
Your turn maybe
purple,
not
I could
so
be
important.
anything I like.
My turn has not been important at all for most of the game, but that's how I play Burncycle. So now it's my turn again.
Sky.
I'm gonna upgrade to.
I can be anything you like.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be purple, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
Sorry, Jeff.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
Oh my dear. That is so bad.
Bad.
I mean, good. Oh, actually, this guy should have been investigated.
Oh, so we should.
So he moves 1, 2, 3, and then he becomes aware of you.
Yes. More dump trucks.
Okay. My turn. You don't look bad with a hat.
Yes, I do.
I don't think you look bad.
Well, I don't
with
look
a hat.
bad with anything, but hats are definitely one of the least looking things.
I forgot my battery pack. I totally forgot it exists.
Well,
I only had it last turn.
if you move it down to there, it helps you remind you that it exists.
It might.
The slot that it belongs to at the bottom.
This one over here?
That
No.
little
it's on
die
the
slot.
camera.
The
I'm gonna
die
leave it here.
goes there.
I'm leaving it up
When
here.
I wear baseball caps, every now and then I'll forget I'm wearing one, and I'll see the brim, and I'll think something's falling on my head, and I'll duck.
All right, I'm gonna give us another potential for optimized actions.
No one relates to that.
No one likes that.
Sorry, what'd you say? I need to get doors open.
If you relate to that, or even heard that, leave a comment down below.
I need to get doors
It's a
open.
real thing. You don't.
I actually don't know if I want to upgrade that right now because it's not useful to any of us on our first turn right now. No one's buying it.
I want the move.
Oh, you want to use it
No, no,
as
no.
an optimized thing with your person?
I'm gonna
That's
use it.
not
I'm gonna
bad.
use it as a move.
Yeah, that's
which is fine.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna use it as a move too. Maybe I need to upgrade to swap because I kind of need to get up there
Hey, guess what I did?
because I need to surveil a room. Right, 2 of us need to surveil rooms to get the additional bonus besides 5 people getting shut down.
You'll worry about that. I'm gonna go dump truck.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna increase that a little bit
Why do
to.
you call it dump trucking people?
Have you never seen a dump truck?
I seen a dump truck. What
They go shh, and they got the bucket, and then they scoop the
1,
bucket,
2,
and then they just kind of
3,
move the
4,
stuff wherever it needs to go,
5.
and it's usually bigger stuff than you are, and you
You
kind of
think of that as dump truck over bulldozer?
yeah,
You should use the expression, I'm going to dump truck you instead of I'm going to bulldoze you
One.
like every other human on the planet Earth.
yeah. I was thinking visually of a bulldozer though.
Now
while I
that
was
you're saying it,
dump
I
truck.
realize what I was correcting in my head when he was saying that, and now I feel weird.
I'm like, I just didn't understand what you were
1,
saying.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna go 1, 2,
good.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
It's very, I'm going to use dump truck in solidarity.
In solidarity. Now I'm going to do a terminal or a door action. Oh, that's the wrong one. Son of a biscuit. I'm just gonna take a network card and then open the door on my own. I don't need you. I get to roll the dice to see what happens.
See what happens. See what gets added. What gets added? Ooh, gets added that.
I'm gonna try to brute force the door.
Good luck with that.
I need to roll a 4.
Yes, you do. You did not get it.
I need to roll a 4. So that goes away. This stays with me. That remains at that door as a thing that it needs to open. And I get to do a movement action.
Also, level 1 doors are level 2. You need a 6.
I needed to roll a second dice as well then. That's the additional requirement that I couldn't fulfill. Good to know.
Why do you have to roll a second die? Oh, because some of the actions actually matter.
Yes, because it can hurt you with
Yes.
the ping stuff. So, alrighty, I was trying to surveil a room and be useful.
So happy I commented on this, otherwise Jeff would have been like, guys, you missed the fact of level 2 door. It's okay, we sang.
Jeff's not even
Jeff's
here
gone.
anymore. Jeff's gone.
Jeff doesn't worry about rules, man.
Is Jeff just gonna be our
Jeff
flagship
just, like,
bearer
no,
for all of our comments?
He does not worry about rules. Very particular about the goofiness and the singing, though. And Jeff, I just have to apologize for the high-pitched stuff we were doing, man. I'm sorry, but just stay. It won't happen again, bro. It just won't happen.
It's gonna happen again.
Jeff, I know. Don't listen to him, buddy.
Do you guys need? I'm just gonna take an unoptimized network card. Reduce threat by 2, and then I'm gonna take an optimized one where I take 2, and see which one I want to keep. Where am I at? I'm on level 3, so that's useful because I'll go to that, and then I'll go to green, and then I'll go to purple. So I will get 3 purple.
I'm pretending,
But that's
that I'm
not
listening
useful.
to him.
I'm
But I
not
haven't
pretending.
rationally.
Can
heard a
I
single
can't
thing
go
you
out.
said.
He said purple and you two purple. I'm gonna take an
I'll go that, and then I
Actually,
can go
the
out.
word green.
I hit the word purple.
So
You may have
then-
said green too, I don't know.
The
Okay,
audience
cool.
is just waiting for another good moment of laughter.
Alrighty.
Sing again.
Okay, dokie.
Network,
I'm
Devin.
useful. I'm going to do my network level. I'm
are
going
green.
to go to the node, please, which gets me a power back up to my normal
Okay.
level. Then I'm going to transfer out.
Transfer out.
And I'm
Okay.
going to go towards green, please.
Then to purple.
Am I on green?
You're
So
on
I'm on green, so I get to do this. I draw a terminal card and resolve any one option on it at no AP cost.
Nice. That's awesome.
And I'm going to unlock the door in front of me, please.
You don't want to unlock one of our doors that'll probably be more useful than your doors.
You guys are better at playing this game than me, so can you get rid of that keypad card and then put that up there?
Where over here?
Yep.
You're one of those people who just feels like you're doing stuff if you're walking around, right?
Yeah, I'm so good at that.
Okay.
All right, and then can you please bring me to the purple for my third one? And that activates this. Stun any guard in play.
Why do we want a guard stunned right now? We
I just
don't
thought-
want the stunned
I
guard.
just thought of a top 10 list I'm going to do that you better not have on your list of things. I'm going to
probably
tell it
haven't.
to you so
Go
that I
ahead,
can
go
claim
ahead,
it
go
early.
ahead. I'll show you my list on Notion.
10 simple upgrades every board game should have.
That sounds like a terrible idea. I don't have that. I don't have that.
It's good. I was thinking every board game should always make twice the amount of player aids as the people that are available to, like, as the
Oh,
player count.
if there's ever one where you flip it, I always want
But I'm saying
more than
simple
one.
player
Yeah,
aid. Always make double the amount.
yeah. I
So, like,
agree
let's
with
save
that.
4 cards in the printing cost.
Yeah.
So I've done
like
that
your
one.
shipping cost at this point is like $1 bajillion. You can afford 4 cards.
I would be so favorable towards a board game. That
Devin, you have one more
fails
spot?
Then move me towards the node, please, and decrease threat by 1.
Decrease threat by 1.
Or hub. Sorry, I'm not using the right terminology.
me. We still need to film.
I'm gonna
10
discard
board games
this.
we were
I have my list. It's all prepped and ready. I'm ready on you, dude.
And then I'm going to route power, which I don't need to right now, and I'm going to
I
degrade the
give you a
burn
list?
cycle.
Yeah, you did.
I can't remember the list.
Board game
Degrade the
experiences.
burn cycle.
I have that too.
It's a
Do you
positive-
have that?
Positive one.
There it is.
Who says positive?
You said
Which one do you guys want to degrade?
Is the top 10?
It is memorable. Which one do you want to grade?
Which one do you want to degrade?
I think the first
You're going
one.
next.
Is it still your turn?
I think utility is the least useful as the first option on the turn.
This one?
Yeah.
I think that's
speaking.
fair.
And now we're at the point where we start running out of actions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So at what point do we reboot the burn cycle? We can reboot it.
We choose whenever we want to. You can even have it all degraded and not do it. You just don't
seems
take
inefficient.
actions.
That seems inefficient, though. Actually,
is.
in this particular scenario, it might not be.
Do I only get 5 blue dice now?
Yep. 5 and 2. So you
Okay.
get 5 and 2.
So Jesse, you can start off.
What do you want to do, man?
I'm going to take an optimized move action.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Holy cow.
What is swap? How do I do
Swap is just, you mean push?
No, swap.
Swap position.
Swap is just for our robots.
our robots.
Push is theirs.
Yeah.
So this would be one.
I don't want to
one-
push him backwards. I can't push him.
You
down
have to push him to an adjacent spot.
I took swap with the hope that I would be able to
swap is
positions
for
with him.
friendly.
I
Push is
understand
for.
that. I took swap thinking I could swap
Just
him.
to be clear. Oh no, one second. He's gonna. So the sequence is he moves, then you check their awareness.
Yes.
Okay, that's not good then, because he's gonna move 1, 2, and what happens if the robot's in his way? Does he cure? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Did you make decisions after your door was opened?
Huh?
Did you make decisions after your door was opened?
Oh, I could have gone in.
No, I'm saying, did you make any
Oh, no, I couldn't have
substantial?
gone in.
Because I would have had you open this door then if I knew I couldn't swap with him. Because I'm just trying to dump truck him.
You're trying to push him.
I took this to swap and then push him down this hallway.
I can open that door instead.
I would prefer that if you're
Okay.
open to it.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And I would actually have one more because I would not have taken swap then because swap is stupid. Why would they even make that a rule?
He's gonna get blocked by one of us and be like, "How do I get past them?
11.
What do I need?"
11. So, 1,
2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's
7, 8,
Oh my dear.
9, 10.
You need to get them actually over here. He's gonna move this way.
Yeah, but he's going to come to him.
No, but he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4.
push, swap spots, 4. So he's gonna end here, getting.
But it's okay.
close
I can
to
also use movement to push him. I can also use movement to push him.
Okay, if
So
you guys
let's
want
do
to. Do you have push activated?
I can.
You're gonna. Okay. Okay.
I have a red die. Might as well use it for something useful.
That's fair.
Your awareness will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where does it stop? It stops over here around
It
the corner.
stops when he can't see him anymore.
Which is good because
it's right on top of him because he's literally
he
been
sees him.
bulldozing
Yes,
that
sorry, I
person
forgot
right
about
there the
him.
whole time.
dump trucking.
Dump trucking.
Well, that was my whole plan, so I feel real solid about that. Moving down to that one.
Now you have a optimized move action.
I have no dice left. I could. I have one
Now-
more movement left.
now-
Technically,
now-
I'm gonna
now
take
that you
I'm gonna
could
move
technically-
out with my one more movement.
Okay, so both of them see you now, which is going to draw them close-ish to that one. We might actually need to. Oh, did you
Yeah,
move out?
I'm gonna take a move.
Instead of that, do we? Trying to think if we need to start pushing access that way.
That's what I was just
to where.
thinking.
Yeah.
But you're in the way.
You don't have any more dice right now.
Well, that's not a move. I'm on this action.
Huh?
I'm on that action.
You've done the 2.
No,
Oh, did you have 2 more on your 11?
it wasn't 2 more. It was 1 more.
Oh, okay.
So how? Evens
I don't know how math works.
So I'm going to take my next 2 actions are going to be an optimized move, because I can do that 1 per turn.
You want to move
Actually,
away.
no, I
You
can
did
only
it.
do it 1 per turn.
Yeah,
so
you did it
optimized
here.
move, I could shift him only up by 1.
What about you? You're going to get hit by at least one robot right now.
Am I though?
Yeah, that guy up there, the task drone, he's gonna walk up straight at you and he's gonna whack you in the face.
But then I get to
So is
bulldoze
he.
him.
They're both going to whack him.
Well, then I won't step into there.
Well, then give that to.
No, don't worry about bite. I can
I'll
take.
step over.
That seems like it makes more sense.
Huh?
When we go there?
Because you could have taken 1 extra move here,
That will
and then
leave-
instead of moving access, you could have moved here.
Okay. That'll leave that there, right? Because this is a hidden zone.
1. No, you
No.
were seen, and so if you're seen, going in doesn't matter. So move access back 2.
No, it's 1.
Or, yeah, just 1, because you took 1 to go over. He still sees you.
He's not going after me.
1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter if he's going after you or not. He still sees you.
And then I'll take a computer action.
Okay. You don't have
By
any
the way-
dice. You don't have any dice to. But just do
I get
just
to
do
see.
network
I get to see the
cards.
top of the computer card though.
Because you keep going in and out of that room.
All-purpose port draw.
Surveil a
mod
room
card.
of your choice. That's useful because
Yeah,
we
that's
need to
cool.
do that for.
Cool. Good to know.
But now you can take
yep,
2 network
yep,
cards.
Yep. This one should be gone. Level 3, reduce threat by 2, draw a terminal card and resolve 1 option on it with no AP cost.
Well, that's pretty useful because you're currently on.
I'm currently on level 3.
You're about to hit
Let's
right
start
now.
the spin.
You
Toss me a
still
green.
hit-
Wait, no, he's not about to hit it.
You're gonna hit this first.
Yes,
right?
I am.
Hey, that's red.
No, I'm gonna hit green first.
Oh, that's red. Sorry, my bad.
He's gonna hit the
Yeah,
he's gonna
you
hit the
hit-
hub, and then he's gonna skip green, and then he's gonna get green after
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's fine. I can get That doesn't
You're gonna
matter.
get to green.
I'm gonna get them all.
You're gonna get to purple.
Toss me to red.
Yeah.
Okay, you go to red first, and we decrease that. No, you get
No,
power.
that's
You get
power.
Yeah, I
You
like
gain a
power.
Okay.
So
Then
I
you're gonna
don't
go to purple to go down to here,
Which allows me to
No.
immediately-
He goes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, which allows
he
me to
goes
reduce
purple.
threat by 2.
and then you could
That's
choose to
huge.
move up here.
Reduce
can't
threat
you?
by 2.
No, he doesn't want to. He wants to go to green again
Well,
at 3.
You're gonna hit that ping.
Send me to green.
You hit the ping.
Oh.
Pings actually exist. They're a thing. You can't get to green.
That's okay.
Do we like to go green?
I know, but you
No,
can't
hit the
green.
ping and get him out of there, because that bumps him fully out of the core.
I break the ping.
and then you stop at blue, but then you could also transfer in at the end, and you'd be at the core.
Do you want to hit the ping?
Yeah, hit the ping, transfer me in.
And
Okay.
so drop Jesse down to 2.
And the ping goes down to
no,
off
ping goes back to the
hub,
pip.
and you go down by 1 on your.
He goes down by 1, and then and now he's pretty close to the core. And
Yeah.
As soon as one moves,
With a
you can
level
get all
2.
3 of those.
I would have liked that card, but that's okay. All right, Alex.
Okay, on my turn. Can I get a red die, sir?
You can.
Okay. Now I do want to route power to get one of this buttons over here, so I can have push.
I got
That
my
would be-
one robot. You guys
That'll be
handle
helpful.
yours.
This robot's going 1, 2, 3, 4, which means this robot needs to be with an awareness of 6. It needs to be just facing, really, honestly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 is where this robot's going.
Yes.
Okay, so this robot, as long as it's facing, I'm good. And can I face it when I push it or not really?
It retains the facing it had when you push it.
So then it has to be over here. Okay. Right? Practically speaking.
where are you trying to
I mean,
push
if you
it
pushed it to the side, he'd see him walk past him.
I'm saying the way it works for the awareness is he's going to push somebody out of the way when he walks.
He's going to swap with them. So they swap just like we swap. So he'll go here.
Okay, so that one's fine. That one's safe within the awareness. So realistically speaking, then he needs to be here to be pushed. Because when he gets swapped, he'll be knocked here.
But you could push him down here and swap them.
Can I do that with a push?
No.
Oh,
You can't. No. No. They can only swap on their turns.
too
In
much.
theory, I
Too
could
much
push
pushing.
this one here and then push this one here.
Why don't you just push this guy to here?
Is that going to be
And
his
then he'll
awareness?
have 1, 2, 3 awareness.
So fine, that works.
Well, I don't know if he'd see him through the door, actually.
I'm not
That's what
sure.
we're
The
asking.
door awareness is the part I'm always unsure on.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work.
So then I
But
could...
if you have him down here, he would see through a level of 6.
You can't see through a door unless there is an awareness that you're investigating, but they're not. It has to be regular awareness level.
I mean, he's gonna see him walk through the door.
I'm saying, but if I walk over here and I push this guy here, I can come back around and push this guy back one.
You could, yes,
So let's do that. Let's aim
you
for
could,
that.
but this guy is not going to get hit this turn.
Why not?
Unlikely.
Yeah, he will.
He's going to move first.
He's 100% gonna hit him.
If they swap, he'll be out of the room and he'll be in the room, is what I'm saying.
And they don't see awareness through the door? What do you mean?
They don't. Yeah, they don't have it through the door.
If they're standing adjacent to each other on the door, they hit each other. That's adjacent.
But it's through the door. I mean, it's possible.
What do you think doors are?
It's
They're open gaps. They just
They're
separate-
unlocked.
they
That doesn't mean they're open.
No, that's an open door. That's what
It's
the
an
green-
unlocked door, which means you can open it.
You're talking tech stuff like slidey doors that do digital sounds.
Imagine that in
you
a
know how
corporate
slidey
tech
worlds
world.
that do digital sounds work?
And
They
I
focus
can't
on
push him
movement.
with another robot there. If he's here, I can't push him. Or can I?
If he's where?
If he's here, can I push him?
Describe what you want to do.
If he's here
If
and
a ro-
I'm here, can I push him?
I don't
forward,
believe so.
no.
No.
Devin,
Yeah.
if I'm standing there and a robot's standing there, does robot hit me?
If they're pursuing you, yes. If they're not aware of you, no.
If the door's
Okay.
open.
Fine. I think we're going to abandon this guy then, because these guys are all closing in here, right?
Yeah, I think we need to make sure that he doesn't go this way, and
He
that
goes up that way.
yeah, I think we need him to go this way.
You
Which
could
means
just
we
move
might
this
need to
guy
move
and then
access.
you just have him go that way.
All right, we're going to start with a degraded...
Solve.
First action, I'm going to draw a card. Draw a card. I'm gonna
Oh
take
wait,
a-
did you didn't degrade the burn cycle,
No.
Jesse?
Oh my gosh, no.
That would
Last
be-
one.
Okay. All right, now you
draw.
can go.
Can I draw a card?
Yep. For network.
Yep. And it's a level 3, and I'm currently on level 2, which is not bad. I can get to level 3 pretty immediately, honestly. Turn any one terminal into a mainframe terminal. That could be cool. And I'll draw a second card.
Remember you have your battery pack.
Yeah, I'm
this
about to
turn,
remember my
yeah.
battery pack. Don't worry about that. I'm about to remember my battery pack.
Jeff is not gonna
Stun
let us
any card
go
in
on that.
play.
He doesn't care about rules.
Stun any card in play. I'm gonna get both these, which I don't care about stunning guards though. That's the only problem. Okay. Although actually I could stun the guards. Interesting. Can I stun him and he doesn't move?
Yeah.
Yep,
For sure.
He would not move.
And
So
then
but that would kill this. It
he'd
wouldn't kill this
Because
one.
this one's going to come to him. Oh, it's through a
No,
door.
it's
The whole
through
door
the whole door
mechanics. Innovation.
Interesting. So, if I stun him, does he still trigger his kill? Or does it
No,
override?
he does not activate at all during the
Oh,
security
that's a
activation.
bother. Wow.
Why would you suggest
Suggest that.
Unbelievable.
I didn't say that at all.
Okay, so forget that part. I'm gonna go ahead and literally take my move out. I'm on the second pip over there. I'm taking a giant move action with basically
What'd you
all
do
my
for the
dice.
second part of your...
I drew 2 cards.
Oh, you drew 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll all my dice, which is these over here. I'm gonna roll every single last one.
Try to move access.
Try
a
to
bunch.
figure out just. I have push, which is very helpful potentially.
So here's the
maybe.
thing. How many spaces is it? Let's make sure it matters. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to move access like up.
2 more would shift the 13 down to 11 and the 9 up to 11. And we're tied.
Yeah.
That's
2
how
more
much
is that can access push? Access we'd have to pay for pushing.
You would have to. Have you done anything on your turn?
I get a self push.
No.
I haven't done anything.
You would need to give access swap if
Yep.
you were gonna do that.
Yeah.
I have swap, but that's just on my turn.
It doesn't help at all. At all. Or there are no ors.
Give access.
we
Just
can-
give
if we
access.
push him
just
this
spend,
way-
I know that's a hard push. That's like pushing him like this around.
Spend one of Access's points. Give him swap.
Yeah.
We would have had.
These
He's
two
already
are coming
taken an
down
action
here.
on his turn.
Yeah.
Stop it. These two are coming down here. He hasn't really moved anywhere. We've just talked about doors a lot. These two are coming down here anyway. We want this guy
I
back
know,
up here
I
because
know
he's going
that.
to pop.
I know
Okay,
that.
then just retroactively. But he's at 3 already. If he
Three
ever takes
what?
it,
No, spend his.
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah.
No, let's go ahead and spend one of accesses down by 1. Give him a swap.
Oh, wow. Caveat on our win.
It's a caveat. Jeff's gonna be very upset.
Jeff doesn't care about rules.
I'm gonna roll those, and this is gonna roll back in there. That's 1.
You
okay.
just knocked that
That's
from
a
3.
3 to a 1.
This goes
Okay.
away at the end of
This
this.
goes away. That's fine. We have 3, 6, 1. Whoa, that's not the right
That's
die.
roll the burn
That's
cycle
the burn cycle guy.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move this to the corner. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make that
Poor
into a
coloring.
2.
On that die.
Actually, 1 second. We can make this into a 3. Match to the die.
Nice.
No. You have to re-roll it. You don't just get to change
That's
it. to
not
one
how
of
that
these.
Change
works.
the result of 1 rolled. Actually,
Oh.
like the result of the 1.
But you also get to re-roll with that if you want. If you want
Ooh, fun. I could re-roll, but a different one,
a
right?
different dice.
Let's go ahead
But
and
all of your
roll-
dice are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with them as they are. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we have the 1 there, so we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 to what? What are you looking at?
Did you count
15,
those two?
16. 15, 16. So we have plenty of.
Golly.
Okay.
Can you split
so,
move between you and your other person?
1, 2. Okay, that's 1, 2. So now already he's moving that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2. I'm down to 14 move. Okay,
Brutal.
14 move. Now the question is, what's useful here? Because I could, hypothetically, he's going to move 1, pushing him out of the way. He's going to go up here and through the door, isn't he?
That's where we want
Through
him.
the freaking door.
We want him in the hallway.
But it's not. He's not going to ping these people. Are they not on his awareness?
They're coming to me.
He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want that.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't, because then he's not killed. We don't want that.
No, we do want that.
Nope, we
I
don't
can
want that.
dump truck him back out.
So
or-
I'm going to dump truck him now 2 more.
No.
Watch.
Push him out then.
No, I'm going to push him this way.
Why?
I'll take 2 turns. I'll take 2 turns to get there.
No, if you
Why not
push
push
him
him to the
out the
hallway?
door,
Yeah.
then
Yes.
if he ends there,
He kills 1.
he kills 2. 1 here, and then this guy here.
It's after his awareness.
Huh?
It's after his.
No, it's at the end of the entire security activation is when he hits people.
Oh, okay, fine.
So as soon as we get these
But then he's
close,
already going through the door. He's already ending here, so what does it matter?
because he doesn't, his awareness doesn't go through the door.
You're saying him, push him out.
Push him out.
Okay,
The one
fine,
we want
fine,
to get
fine.
killed out.
Okay,
Can I attack someone if
1.
they're on the other side of the door and I'm not?
2, 3.
Here, can
Okay,
I
ready?
attack
You can
someone?
attack from there.
So
2,
what you're
3.
saying is the door's open.
4, 5.
When you
4, 5. 4. It's just a bunch of door stuff. 4, 5. I'm pushing that guy 4, 5. Okay, he's there, but I have to push him 2 more because otherwise he's gonna
you
be swamped
moved
in.
1,
2,
Two,
3,
2, 3,
4, 5,
4, 5,
6, 7, because otherwise he's gonna be swapped
Yep.
back in.
and you've
Okay.
got only 7 more moves.
No,
6,
because
7.
off of what we just established, the door could be open if you wanted it to be.
Yeah. Okay. Then those guys are all
Oh,
fine.
if you move out here,
Mm-hmm.
it won't matter because if he moves 1, 2, he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to get him down 1 more spot.
Can I push my own people or no? Let's swap.
Let's
Will
swap.
he swap with him?
I'm not staying there. I have 7 more movement.
I'm saying, would they swap with each other? Put
No,
him
he's gonna try
inside
to
the door.
attack me.
The doors are like.
He'd probably
okay.
just he would
He won't
end
attack.
he
He
would
won't attack.
end his
He's going for
move he would end his movement and then they do attack all bots that are adjacent to them after movement.
us as well.
Interesting. I have 7 more movement, right? But I don't have any door pads. That's annoying. Okay, fine. So I can't get that. That would be useful for an open door, but I don't have that. So fine.
Wait. We need him.
Just go back to this room.
I'm just gonna walk back in.
No. Wait. If you come back in here and push him 1 more space,
Yeah.
he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
He'll be in this
Yeah.
awareness 2.
But won't that be true either way? What do you mean?
If he moves in if you leave right now, he's
Yes.
gonna go 1, 2, 3, swap 4, and he'll be 1 space away from his peripheral awareness.
Gotcha.
So
and
we
he's
want
already
him to
going
end
towards
here.
this guy anyway.
Alright, cool. So fine. So 5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool.
No.
Yeah.
He's closer now.
We want him further.
We want him
Here.
further.
Gotcha.
So we want you to go 1,
difference, same
2,
difference.
Yep.
3,
Yep.
4, and then you still have like
way too much movement.
2 more.
Do I care about this guy? He's currently heading towards here, right?
Move access out of that doorway, please, so I don't have to worry about that. Just
Okay.
move him 1 up.
Okay. Great. Done. That's my turn. Time to do the very, very small aspect over here, but that's fine because I am currently orange. I'm currently
Do you
on the
wanna
second
transfer
tee.
in?
I'm going to transfer in for my first.
Go to
That's
green.
already gives me stun any guard in play, but I don't think we care. Do we want
I
stun
don't
a guard?
think you can get it right away.
I don't want to.
You gotta
Anyway,
land
it's
on
fine.
it.
I think you have
Okay.
to land on it.
We're gonna
So
go ahead
to green.
and move to green, which is fine because I'm gonna go ahead and turn any one terminal into a mainframe terminal. I guess we should probably do this one, right? By default.
Yeah, that becomes free.
Yep.
It turns everything to 0.
Yeah.
I want you to stun him.
You want me to? I'll
Yeah,
stun
so
him?
go to
Okay,
purple.
I'm gonna go to-
He can't. He
But I
goes,
can't go purple. I
he-
can't
he's
go-
just
I'm
going to
go
gain a
here.
power.
I'm gonna go to here.
It's fine.
Oh.
So then he's going to gain the power,
Okay.
and then those 2 cards go away.
lose my equipment. And done.
Degrade the nonsense.
Degrade the nonsense. We should probably consider resetting the burn cycle now. And 4, which means 2. Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to reset the burn cycle?
We probably want to.
But first, let's go ahead and do their activations. Let's see what happens.
So we're going to do security activation. They pursue. Oh, actually, first this functions. The guard stunned by the command module is now the marked guard. Blah, blah, blah. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Love that for him.
Then any guards that have the marked guard in their awareness move towards it. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3. He's going to stay here, and then he's going to go 1, 2 here.
Do they not swap? They push?
They swap. You're right.
Doesn't
think-
matter.
Okay.
Is diagonal adjacent?
Diagonal is not adjacent. So they stay there now, and then carry out the remainder of the security activation normally. So all 3 of them have activated. Not yet. Okay, or yet. But
No one else
he's activated too. These 2 guys actually will investigate
No,
us.
he's stunned, and he's oh yeah.
he
was.
didn't get stunned.
You asked me to stun him.
You didn't stun him.
You weren't able to.
Oh, you're right.
So we have 2 of our 5 towards victory.
That guy's not doing anything, and this guy's just going to this place.
No, he has to come down and find these people. Our awareness is still on the
We'll bring
board.
him out the door.
So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's awesome.
and then
This
these-
guy just went to the mark over here. Bits.
Okay, so I get mine back.
Wait, does that mean he dies too?
Not yet.
Oh no, he's not facing the right way.
Next turn.
Next turn. So this actually, I think, just gets discarded since nobody else was
The key
able
card.
to get it, which is unfortunate. But
We don't need it.
we always need key cards. So now we activate pings.
Not wrong.
Activate pings. So one
no
gets
pings.
added to the core.
We roll
and then
die.
we roll. And that means that the network level increases, and
And?
then we also transfer out if possible.
We can't.
So, okay, now we advance threat by 3 back or down to 10 again, which is nice. And then I go and I think I'm going to reboot the burn cycle.
What does that mean?
That means all of these go away. That means based off of the rooms that we're in, we'll get some stuff. So we're only in one room, which means our team reserve
But we do have this over here.
No, oh, I don't think they function again.
You sure?
Only at the beginning, I believe. I can check real quick.
Yeah, pass me. You do the burn cycle, I'll check.
So that's the one reserve that we have. We gain our personal reserves, which I have a
Green, blue, and purple.
Green, purple, and then the next thing we do is we get, for all of these that are here, we get 3 basic, 1 of these, and then what do we want our extra one to be? Do we want it to be a physical move?
I would love some physical. Yep.
Physical.
Let's get physical. Jeff, man. Oh, man. I just never keep those promises, bro, but this time.
Devin, we do get it.
We do get it?
Yep.
Oh.
The bot is on an outdoor space with an action icon. A matching action chip is added to the
So
team.
which is it, a blue one?
It is a blue one.
Cool. That's useful. Okay. So this is our first one. This is our second one. Oh, please, 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 don't be bad to us. That means we get to pick from these two. Which one do you guys want in our burn cycle?
I'll take the captain one.
Okay, all right, good talk. Hate both of you.
You asked a stupid question.
That is an awesome ability.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I've played with Access, but I haven't seen their
Pick the last
command
two.
module side.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Now it is my turn. I'm at 6 power and I have the ability to swap. I'm you know what? I'm going to move 1 and 1. And then I'm going to try to open this door. Oh, I'm actually going to alter the burn cycle and get out that. Oh no, I don't know if I want to get rid of a fresh action right now, even though it's not optimized. I'm just going to try and see how much I can roll. So I'm going to get 6 blue.
Collectively, Alex, you and I can just push him.
I'm thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I love that.
We just need to push him back.
You guys are just like shepherding this guard around. You're like, hey, beat them up, please. And they're so disoriented. I'm just gonna roll everything. Because I can also just do network actions. I need to get in there. Oh, the guard's out of that room now. That's fantastic. Oh, but a new guard's gonna be popped in as soon as I go in.
Honestly, if you just skip your turn and go to Jesse my turn,
Yeah,
we're just gonna push him backwards far enough that doesn't matter.
Push him back far enough.
If we walk up here and we push him 1, 2, 3, 4, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then these guards will close in on him and they'll both die. We can skip your turn.
No, but we need it to not be in a choke point, or else
Why?
only one of them is gonna get hit.
Yeah, we need him to be. We need him to.
We need him to be there.
Why is that a hard thing for us to do?
Oh well, you just simulated it not ending there.
He did it wrong.
The immaterial. He's just literally
Okay, fine. There we go. Okay, I did it. That's 7. Thank you for stopping me from using all of my dice. Oh, I actually need to see what the requirements are of what happens before I brute force it. Oh, it just unlocks.
That was amazing.
Just
that
unlocks.
was amazing.
You like go to brute force it, and it just opens.
Opens.
It's like the guy climbing over the fence, and it just.
The other guy walks over. Watson's like, sure.
Okay, push me in, please, and then put a new guard at that spot.
Oh, watch this. No,
Why do you
not
want
like
the
that?
guard?
Watch this. Watch.
I hate you. You get all the fun stuff. Because as soon as, remember, surveilling.
we have to surveil. That's right.
We need to surveil one more room, by the way. I've surveilled. I'm just going to mark that there to
have
signify that
1,
I've
2,
surveilled one.
3.
We have 3 surveilled rooms. How many do we need?
No. After we do this, we have to actively surveil a room.
Oh, interesting.
As part two. So one other person. It can't be me again either. One other person has to surveil a room. As well as the 5 bots. That's
Correct. Don't doubt him.
Rule card. I always want the scenario card. I want to
Why did you go for
I
the
never
mini?
read it. Yeah, seriously.
Why did I what?
You went straight for the mini. You're like, that, out of everything Alex wants to see.
I'm just assuming that. So we've destroyed 2 bots and we've surveilled 1 room. Okay. Now I'm in there, so I'm going to just take a movement. Oh, he sees me, by the way. Just put it underneath my person. I get to look at that terminal card. Surveil a room of your choice, but that's not useful for me because I've already surveilled a room, which doesn't get us towards that goal. Move 2 pings to the nodes of your choice on layer 4. That's pings. I'm gonna discard that. I don't want that. All right, I'm gonna move twice onto the terminal, which gets me once. So can you move me once, please, onto the terminal and bring my awareness with me? Then I'm going to do a terminal action.
Oh, by the way, you should have seen that already and chosen to put it on the top.
I'd already discarded one to the bottom.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. Draw a mod card, increase all agents' network levels. I only get to do one of them. Oh wait, I can, as a free action, moving past that one, I get to see if I can steal from that person. I get to take the card that they don't have. I love that.
Perfect. I don't know why you keep trying to pickpocket people with nothing.
I'm not a very good pickpocket. So, alright. Now I'm going to try to do increase all network levels by 2.
You're like the guy that walks into a
1.
bar with a nickname already.
I'm gonna do that. I hate you. This is so mean to me.
Hey guys! They call me Pickpocket.
Alright. I have effectively done this 3 AP draw mod card. And your agent may treat all terminals as mainframe terminals. That's huge, but I don't think we're going to use it this game. So I'm just going to discard it for 2 power.
It's very cool though.
It is a really good one. This 1 layer thing I don't feel like we need. And then for my last one, I'm going to take a network. Set the CEO's network level to 2. Each agent may optionally set their network level to 4. That's pretty good. Where am I at? I'm on the 2nd level. I could get out and go out.
Are you able to set
mine? I could go to purple.
If you set mine to 4, I can.
And then I could go 1, 2, 3. I could get this on my turn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get rid of this terminal card, and I'm going to network. So please drop me to that first purple, and then cycle me out.
Okay.
And then take me to the node, and increase mine by 1, and then drop me 2 more to the green, and I've got this. So get yours, both of yours to 4 as well.
Yes. We should go to 4s?
Yep.
Both of you go to 4.
It's awesome with where I'm positioned as well.
Yes.
So, yeah, you can just knock that guy out now. Okay, and now I degrade the burn cycle. Dear gosh. I hate everything about what just happened. Alright, you're up.
Please put the physical in the burn cycle.
Get physical.
Can I? Oh, I can't check it.
Can you check what?
Well, I'm on the computer.
You can't check it. But isn't that a mainframe one?
Yeah.
That means all costs are 0.
Yeah.
That would be a really good one to do.
I will take a mainframe action, and I will
Treat it as.
Because you can do an optimized one for the move next.
Yeah.
You don't need to roll any dice for this because it's mainframe.
But he still only chooses 1 action otherwise, right?
Yeah, he still needs.
Optimizers choose 2 actions for free.
That's fair. Do you want to do? Do
Yeah,
you want to spend that and get
both.
2 of them?
Black market microchip, add any action chip from the supply to your reserve. All purpose, draw a mod card. Place an awareness chip on either side of a door of your choice.
Ooh.
The first 2 look good. Third one we don't need.
If you put your awareness here, he would get out of that small room.
Why does it matter? We got this guy.
We still need another one destroyed after those 2.
Oh, fine, that's fair.
We've only destroyed 2.
I forgot about that.
I would like to draw a mod card.
You would like to draw a mod card.
Yep, and I'd like to add a
What chip do you want?
physical chip to my reserve. When your agent takes a keypad action, you may treat one of the keypad actions input physical utility tech as a different action input of your choice.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so you've done that one, optimized. Now you're on that.
Move.
And now you can't use your personal power anymore.
Move.
Yeah.
Who's stomping?
What's that mean? On the off chance, is there a chance you can get this guy over here?
No, he just moves too
much.
slow. He moves too slow.
Who moves too slow?
That guy does. This goes away.
Whoa.
Away.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So he needs to
1,
just
2,
move
3,
3
4,
places.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No, it doesn't swap with you.
that's swap.
It doesn't swap with you. You have to go around the other way. That's why it's not useful to mess with him.
Yeah, but shiboo.
He just needs to move 3 spaces
I
so that
want
he'll
to
then move 4.
push him so badly.
If you
push
push
him,
him, there's a chance that I can get him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
and
9.
Yep.
and then 1, 2, 3. Yep. So this stays.
On the off chance I roll well enough that I can push him out, we're good.
I think that stays there. I don't. I guess does he technically see you?
I don't know if
you
he
took
cares.
the card.
I don't know if he cares.
He doesn't care about me.
Well then, I still think it moves with him though, because it doesn't say anything about he doesn't have regular awareness levels.
You're right. It does say that. It does not.
Because they can trap into his eye. That's how awareness works. It's all the computer's like a hive mind. He can see me. He won't react to me
Because he has other directives that he's
But they
following.
know that I'm there because it's a hive mind.
Well, they're
It's
humans.
like a security
They're
camera.
humans.
They're not humans.
Yes, they are. They're guards in mech suits. They're humans.
We are the robots. And
We're the robots. They're the
Thematically,
humans.
they're all human.
We're the bad guys.
We're the bad. We're not. We brought them back
you
to
read
life.
the intro thing?
Have you read the intro? We are definitely not the bad guys. Okay, so you've gone, and now you're here.
Yeah.
Do you want to network?
No.
Okay. Well, you may as well network.
You're
What are your
still
options?
stomping.
I am stomping. It's instinctive.
Shakes everything.
Take a network.
No.
Okay.
What are you
Say
gonna
no.
do? How many dice? You have 3 dice left. Oh, you can surveil a room if you want. You could go over here and surveil a room because we don't.
You have to get into the room.
Yeah, but one of the two of you has to surveil.
Go for it. You head that way. I'll take care of this guy.
We're taking move action. That's what I need, right?
Yeah.
And you have a free move as well, there.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Where are you?
And then you can move 1,
Yeah.
2, with your
Just 3.
with that one.
You don't need to roll.
Okay, so 1, 2. And
Yep.
then can I take an action
Nope.
to try to go in there or
Nope. Next round.
no? What are you doing?
Awareness.
He only has awareness of 2.
Okay. And then Burncycle. Sorry, no, this one.
Network.
Network.
So you're going to move to purple.
So you could hop out.
No.
you wanna
No,
go, you wanna go.
Smash him.
Yeah,
Smash
so,
that.
Boom.
He goes out.
You go down by 1.
Jesse goes down by 1,
you
but now
reset.
Jesse goes up in power.
Okay. Yep.
We decrease threat by 1,
Yep.
and we increase 1.
We
so
increase it,
bump
yep.
him 4.
Okay.
Now he still has all of his actions. He still has the other 3 moves if he
Okay,
wants.
but let me
So move him to. He transfers in, move to that, and activate that. So you bump him again to 5,
Okay.
and then he's still got 1
like to go
basic.
down.
You want to go in,
Yep.
and now 1 basic to blue
Oh no,
because
that was
transfer.
This was his second action was here. Then
Yeah.
he used the second ship to get here, third ship to get here, and fourth ship to get here.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
I got 1 power to spend.
Oh, I needed to spend 2 power. I'm just gonna get a 3rd dice.
On my turn.
I'm going to spend my own power to...
I'm gonna go ahead and start with a move action, strong move action. I'm hoping for.
Oh wait. What's degraded?
Oh, what's degraded? Definitely not 1. Definitely not 1. Anything but 1.
1
Anything
or
but 1. 5
which is 1.
No.
And Jesse, you can use yours though. You can use
Oh
yours.
yeah, I'm gonna pop mine in. I don't want it degraded.
I got an elite die.
Nice. They're very
So-
good.
I am rolling all of these just on my first action straight up for movement because that's the only thing I care about, and that's movement. So I'm gonna try to see if I can push this guy as far as I can. Okay. So we have a 2.
Plus yellow mean.
That means you can either pay a full 4
I did that.
or downgrade 1 and
Okay.
just pay 2.
That's not gonna be enough movement, unfortunately, but I'll try to do. Ready? Ready?
You have 4 to
Okay.
spend.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7,
6, 7,
8, 9.
8, 9, 10,
10,
11. Is that even remotely close to being
It's
what I
not
need?
helpful.
Because
Totally
I'm gonna
worth
have
it.
another 2 over there,
It's 100% worth it.
which means I can push a 2 over
You
here.
have to get him out the door.
That's okay.
He's knocking
for,
me out the door.
For what round? Like, this is fine right now.
Yeah, the
yeah,
rest is-
it's fine right now.
Next turn, we win.
But he's gonna pursue Alex.
That's
I know.
okay. He can punch Alex once.
That's fair.
Alex is tough.
That's fair.
no.
He cries quickly, but he's
But
tough.
the other thing that we could do is, I mean, if Alex has any ability to go somewhere and surveil a room, like that is
I'm
just
set up
as
to do
effective.
that. No, I'm doing that. You just need to get the robot.
Okay.
Dump truck him there.
Well, then
we've
you've
got it.
done 11, and
Okay.
now do you have any other dice
I have
left?
1 more die, which is not the bestest because I could.
Well, do you want to network twice and then use your last die there?
Yeah, but the last die is only 3 movement, which is not enough to. I mean, at best case, I can push it twice, which is not
if
enough.
you roll a 2,
I
you
can
could push it twice.
which is not a lot.
But it's more
Okay,
than
cool.
nothing.
I'll go ahead and network.
Definitely more than
Start with the
We're
network.
gonna do
Network twice.
network twice. 1, 2.
Okay, we have 2 level 1s, which is really not helpful. I'm on level 3 right now. But we'll figure that out.
You can transfer out once.
I know.
And then move.
We'll see. Gain
to
the
the
key,
node.
turning one terminal. I don't really care about these. I'm just going to go for that.
Okay,
I'm
what do you
gonna
want to
go
do for that?
I'm going to roll for a movement. And I got a 1. I'm going to push it.
There.
And then I could walk
Move
back
one
one
more
more
spot.
matter.
Oh, yeah, move out, because you'll be out of his awareness.
His awareness is 6.
Oh, that one's not the...
Yeah.
that
You just
one's
stand
not
there and
the
get
bad
hit
one.
by him.
Yeah, I'm just going to stand there and get hit by him. Stay where he is.
Okay, so you have now gone, so now we network.
So I'm going to network out. Network's going to start with purple. I am currently this. I could pop out 1, but
Question:
I don't think I
if
care.
I had spent 5, could Alex have had another
Action.
instead of 4 just to get a red die for fun of it?
So when you do that, you always put a basic action there.
Yeah, right. I'm going to go ahead and go down to purple for my first action. So swinging around to over here. Then I'm going to go to a 1, and then 2.
Transfer in.
And then for the last one, popping down to here, which is going to let me get all the things. So I'm
So-
going to go back up 1. I'm going to get 1 power.
And
I'm going to
increase your die.
my network die by 1.
So good.
And then,
go
pop
back to
down
your access point.
Okay.
Really good, really good.
Yep.
Now
That
decrease
actually
the...
route power. I'm going to route power to anything that I can do for 1. I can do swap. I can do repair. I don't really care about any of those.
These brass mags are amazing.
I'm going to go ahead and just lower
so
my
jealous.
power by 1. I'm going to lower my power by 1 to get another yellow die. Okay.
Okay, so now degrade the burn cycle.
Now, here's what I want. I want too many bones with just a
One.
mass
one.
brass
Brass
mags
mags.
upgrade.
Yeah.
First one.
You think
First
they're
one?
considering
Oh.
that?
Nah. I mean,
Brass mags upgrade for too many bones?
y'all, it depends on how free.
They already have the metal plates inside of them.
Yeah.
That's how they weight them down.
I used this, didn't I?
I could see a Kickstarter just for
the brass mags.
miniatures for too many bones. I would back all of them.
I don't know if I would. It's
And
too
I don't
much.
even play too many.
I
So
love
much-
too many bones.
It's a lot of money.
You know you'd
Not
back
the
it.
money, just the setup time and tear down and all that stuff.
You know you'd back it.
Let's not talk about it. I don't think I would. I don't think I would.
Okay, so we're gonna go
In a
through
world
the...
where Gloomhaven's putting out a
I said
1,000
I'm not
extra
backing
Did you do
it.
either of those?
Did they ever do that?
They haven't yet.
When is
Did
it
you do
supposed to
either of
happen?
those?
I don't know.
They were like, it's happening really soon. And they're like, maybe not.
They
Shipping
didn't
crisis.
say
went-
really soon. They said
They
it's
did.
happening.
They said like Q1, Q2 this year.
Well, that's
Okay.
disappointing.
So now we go through security unit activation.
Yep.
He goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
They don't
Then
move.
these 2 activate to get
They go
close
straight to
him.
him.
So all 3 of them have activated. The remaining 2 do regular activations.
Okay.
So
he's gonna
this
hit me.
one pursues and hits for
1
1,
damage. I go down to 2 power.
and then this one pursues me, and I'm gonna move him this way, and then hits me
For
for 1. They're all so I'm gonna drop down to 5.
Okay.
So then these 2 are dead, which gets us to 4 of our 5 guards we need, and we need 1 more guard and 1 more surveil. Okay, now we activate pings. There's no one there, so they go into the hub, and then we roll to see what happens. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. We add a ping to the or which one is that? I'm just gonna look that up real quick. Can I see that one? It's at the last page. That one is we add a ping to the core, which pushes the other one. So. Then they all transfer out if possible. So the one on the blue transfers out.
Okay.
Okay, so now we advance threat by 3, which is going to hit a new thing we haven't had yet. All agents that do not have an imperative draw 1. So we're all getting new imperatives.
Hey, imperative.
So there you go. Okay.
Step counting. The next time there's a degraded chip in the burn cycle, at the start of your turn, you must complete your entire turn without altering the burn cycle.
Until the next time you resolve a network card, your agent's network level cannot be increased.
The next time your agent takes an optimized physical action, you do not get the optimized benefit. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to... There's no other options, so I'm just going to do this. So we have 4 actions instead of 3. And then it is my turn, and I'm going to get 5 plus 3. And let's see, what do we want to do?
Well, so think about it practically. Right now, he's still heading towards, what's it called? Access. So access is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, just move them through the rooms.
Oh, go 1, 2, 3,
And then he can
4.
kill that guy.
Actually, gotcha. Yep, makes sense.
So we've won.
What we have to do?
Well, we have to. You got one of you has surveil room, which
Yep.
is going to happen.
Yeah. So we've won.
So we have won. So I'm just going
Let's go through the
to.
motions. Jesse has to lockpick a door. He's right next to it, which is a good spot for that blue chip. That's almost like it's intentional.
So yeah, here's what I'll do. And on my turn, I'm just going to network 4 times.
To speed up the process.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we've done so many of these. These have to be shuffled.
Wow.
I've never had that.
Draw
We have
mod
done-
card.
I think they've been very useful though.
To me, I don't know. I feel like a lot of my actions are often network cards. Because a lot of the time you have to take dead actions to trigger the right ones. And because of the action economy not being tied to the actions, it's a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna take 4 of these. Where am I at?
There.
No, on the network.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Here.
Thanks, Dad.
I was like, what? You're saying that you can look at, but that you can't?
so that
This
one
is
is
a magical
gonna go
trick.
there.
You're like, oh, you
Then I'm
idiot! I can
gonna
freaking
go
look at the board.
one
You
more.
jerk.
And transfer it.
Here, Devin, use your eyes.
Cleveland, Ohio.
He's
That's
literally like,
gonna-
thanks, Dad.
And then I'm gonna go there.
Hey, by the way, if you're
and-
watching, I'm contractually obligated to say that we're going to the World Series board gaming in Vegas this year.
We are contractually obligated.
So, come hang out with us. By the way, go check out the World Series board gaming. It's a Vegas thing. Not sure
All right, I'm going
what
to
it
do my network
is.
phase.
We're gonna be special
What do
guests.
you mean
and
you're not
hosts.
sure what it is?
I'm excited to go. I don't know what it is.
So
Real series of board games. Pick what is it, 16 different games.
Move me to the
16
blue.
different games. I'm sorry, I'm distracted right now. Move you to the blue. Okay.
draw a mod card. Move me 1. And transfer me in.
You're gonna be competing for like $25,000.
And then
Yeah. We're not. Well, actually, I am. technically.
increase my die to 5
Well, yeah.
real quick.
Does that count as a?
And then move me in 1
I mean,
more.
I don't think they'll
Move
love
me
it.
in
That
1
counts.
more. And then transfer me in. And then send me to purple, which is the node, and I'm gonna gain a power.
Hey guys, 2 hours into this gameplay video is where I did my my shout out.
Okay, and then I'm done. I'm gonna degrade the burn cycle.
Okay.
Where's the die?
It's somewhere. I don't have it. Yes, that color choice is a
2.
mistake.
Yeah,
could've found
the
another
yellow
color.
color choice is a problem because it's the first die you start upgrading.
Yeah.
too. They should have just went with like
okay,
black.
you're up. Do
Yeah.
you want to increase this to physical from yours? I'm assuming.
Let's go.
Sure.
All right, he's gonna move in there on his own.
Yeah, I'm gonna start by tech blipping the door.
Okay, so you're going to keypad this door, which at level 2, because of that, you have to discard a physical
I don't
chip.
because
or-
I have the encrypted bypass.
What is that?
When your agent takes a keypad action, you may treat one of the keypad actions
You have to.
as
You
a
have
physical.
to. You have to. You have to pay the power to get
Yeah.
a mod.
But
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
also keep in mind you also have an optimized one, so you can ignore one input.
modded.
So for instance, you can
Okay.
ignore the threat, you ignore the power.
You may treat one of them inputs as a different action input. So just get rid of this chip then, or this chip,
Okay.
and then for the next one you have your awareness is put on top of you.
That's fine. And then
But
I
you can
roll.
ignore one of the inputs.
Do I need to roll?
Do you guys ignore?
Oh yeah. Just ignore that
one
one.
input.
So where was this
Or
one?
you could take the
There.
awareness. Who cares? Take the awareness and keep your chip. Who cares about the awareness?
Okay, fine.
Then I get to roll.
Fine,
Yeah.
Dad.
I'm
What am I
sorry
going-
for being
what am I going for?
cognizant of space.
What do I need to open it?
It's open.
It's open.
Oh, really? I just
So
take
now
the
you just move
consequences.
in and you
And a guard pops
surveil, which is going to be a
guard.
guard
Okay.
here and here.
Yep.
Woo!
So this one goes here. We get more.
Now to win, we do need to end in what's it called, right?
No.
Huh? No. We
don't
do
need-
not need to be in a safe zone.
Oh, interesting. Okay,
He's
cool.
just destroying the building. Now watch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a move action.
You should.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That
7,
has
8.
a reroll.
That means you can
Reroll
re-roll the
the coin.
blank.
Roll. No, roll. Oh, yeah. I guess you could roll. Yes, I was thinking.
1,
There
2,
we
3,
go.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You can try to bulldoze more of them. You're just gonna try to get as many over there as you can.
You can't do it, man. Not with
You're not gonna be able to get
Not
close.
even
enough.
remotely
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Closed
6.
Can't
Closed
go out
door.
that door.
Closed door.
It-
Yes, he can.
He can.
I can't. I'm not putting myself out that door.
But
Okay,
he
great.
doesn't have the awareness to go out
Congratulations.
that door.
He's got a chip in his bypass that just opens doors when he walks through.
You understand this doesn't matter, right?
To merit. Oh, we haven't been.
You
We haven't been
understand.
paying attention to their ability.
You understand how
The guards that have
Oh,
abilities.
gotcha.
This one's called hamster.
Grapple.
His grapple. It means it. It pull it.
But it's called
You have to
hamster.
take extra move actions around him, which probably
Would have stopped things.
Would have.
Anyways.
All right. Anyways.
7, 8.
You
It
can't
doesn't
go
matter,
out the
Jesse.
door.
You understand how technology works with doors.
It can't go out there.
These dudes have a little chip in their like breast pocket. When they walk up to a door, the door
He
opens.
can't go
I
out.
understand I can't go out the
No,
door.
Jesse, think mathematically. When they want to go out the door, they can
That's
open
not
the door.
how doors work. Doors aren't emotional.
When you press the
You
little
have been
keypad,
so aggressive about doors this game.
Fine.
it doesn't matter. we
1,
win.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll go
Okay.
be by myself.
Okay. You're such a sulky processor.
I'm gonna open that door.
We're all on the same page that we win in a second, right?
I don't think you have enough to do it.
I've got 2 dice.
Okay, you want to open that?
Unbelievable.
You want to open that door for this action?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking an optimized
Optimized,
action
yeah.
to open that door, by the way.
So
So I
you're
ignore one,
optimized?
and this allows me to treat it as something else.
Didn't you take this as?
Nope.
Oh, you
No.
haven't taken either.
Opened. You
Oh.
discard this,
Okay,
and I ignore
you
one.
get another door
Yeah, I
open,
do.
and you're gonna surveil another one.
Yep.
Okay, so now you haven't.
You're just slowing us down at this point.
Excuse you.
Oh, there's no guard post in there.
Oh,
So I don't know
Why?
There's-
Oh, because at the end of the day, the setup is not catered to the specific scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to take a move action. I get 4 movement total, and I'm going to go right back here. Please give me whatever is in that box. It's what I've wanted from the beginning of the game.
Is the furthest away a piece of equipment?
I got myself Nitro Shot. Once per turn as a free action, you may roll this die and move your agent up to that number.
guy who
Wait,
makes
no. Roll the die as
Yeah.
a free action, and
Okay.
then go get the other one.
I'm going to do that. Can I roll that die, please?
Where's Nitro Shot? It's number 3.
Watch him roll a 1 or 2. You need a 4, actually.
Where is 3? Am I just blind right now? Did one of you guys take?
I don't have
Oh,
three.
that's number 3.
If you don't roll 4, you're not going to get it.
That's you have to get,
Okay, well, you can't move
and
that.
it goes away. You lost your Nitro Shot wherever it is.
Okay, well, now it's you can trigger the cycle over here, the network.
Oh, I couldn't have actually increased my network, so just drop mine to 4.
Doesn't matter. Go ahead. I'm about to win. I'm not going to play.
Oh, by the way, I lose a thing because I took a
It's fine. I'll just lose one
control
too,
sequence.
and just get rid of
Yeah.
mine.
Yep.
Jesse,
Well, I'm done.
network.
Oh, do we need to?
We don't need to. My turn. I'm going to go ahead.
Do we need to?
I'm going to ignore my turn entirely. I'll do network stuff.
You would have been able to.
I'm saying, practically speaking,
We've
on,
got
on
it.
his turn, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Then he dies.
Yes.
Well,
Right.
then he moves and then dies.
He moves
yeah.
and dies. Thank
Yeah.
you, Devin. Thanks.
Yeah.
Will he
No
move towards the robot, or will he move towards?
He moves to the robot. There is
He
primary
moves there.
target.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah,
Now he dies.
and we win.
We win. Ta-da! Yes. So for the record, these kind of anticlimactic endings are
This
fine.
wasn't anticlimactic.
No,
Do you know how much fun it was getting to this point? Just because the last
Alex
turn
just
we
goes,
could recognize.
"Do
that
we
it's
have
fun."
to?
It's
Do we
not
have to finish the
anticlimactic.
game?
Well, because when
that
you're
was
doing-
great.
when you're playing the game solo, you get up to the part and you're like, okay, I got it, I won, and you feel that's
We
an
aren't
accomplishment.
playing
Yeah.
solo.
On a gameplay, you're like, are we supposed to finish it for the people watching? Are we supposed to, like, we know we got this. We know we got this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fun. It's fun. It's just the end is kind of, yeah.
No, I had a great time bulldozing things.
To be fair, I am happy I saw you like wastelessly eject your nitro shot. You're like, ah, I'm gonna get across the room.
I went to the back room and got high.
You're
It was
just
the
like
worst
low
manager
power.
ever. Just yes.
This is a cool scenario. So many of the scenarios play so differently.
They
Very
play
different.
very differently.
Yeah.
And we didn't even play with the physically aggressive bots.
Well, like for me, I've never really utilized push before. It's now my favorite mechanic. The reality is, though, in most scenarios,
it's not going to be as useful.
you don't want to use push a lot.
Because the first few times you walk into the game, also, you're very much treating it like a stealth game. And
Yeah.
as you get more confident, as you try the different scenarios, you see the different options, you get a little more confident about the things you can and can't do.
Yeah.
Like instinctively, you're like, stay away from robots. Robots bad. But
But now I'm like,
about
so,
that.
I mean,
like-
what you're saying, all I need to do is shove them.
We had a captain that his ability makes us lose a power, but if we had done a scenario where he was
was actually on the
physically
board.
active,
Yeah. It's a
whole
when a
different
bot becomes detected within his awareness, advanced threat by 2.
That's bad.
And then also his movement is equal to the number of active burn cycle slots plus 1.
Cool.
And then he goes towards the command module,
Yeah,
which
the
makes you
captains are
lose the
pretty
game.
intense. Captains are
so
pretty intense.
this was a
Okay.
It's an intro.
Yeah.
Intro.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure we're going to have more content on this. If you stayed to this point, I assume you're subscribed. If you're not, check down below.
If
because-
you've been here the whole time, you now are one of the 3 people that's aware
Yeah.
that they're obligated contractually to tell you that they're going to be the World Series of
Board Gaming.
Boardgames.
Come hang out with us. We'd love to have you there. With that, we'll see you next time.
Bye.